Welcome back,
Second
everyone,
both.
to episode 81 of Unravel.
81.
Today, we'll be playing without a George, because he's at dinner right now. Yeah, I think he's in a restaurant right now, I'm not 100% sure. So what happened was, you guys, against the advice of the Sphinxes, decided to have George scry again. Which, unsurprisingly, resulted in the return of the smoke that started pouring out of the cauldron and then out of every orifice that George has. This time, though, not pulling him out in time, which caused his cauldron to explode and to appear from it a large shadowy figure that spoke, revealing that he'd been leeching off of you guys' travel to somehow make his way into Aurelia, and that this scrying spell now allowed him to do so. You fought this creature, and you defeated it. However, upon its defeat, an earthquake happened, which to most people within Aurelia just seemed like a regular, although it doesn't happen a lot, but a regular earthquake. You went to the Sphinxes. George apologized for what he did. The Sphinxes allowed you to investigate further into what this what his vision, his scrying vision, showed him, and what that might mean. This citadel that's supposedly somewhere to the northwest, that would contain possibly some sort of enemy. Because you guys went to the Sphinxes, you found out that during the earthquake, the elemental barrier, as well as the barrier that kept them hidden from divination, had been broken down. You were ordered to, or requested, to go to whatever the citadel is and investigate it, and then return on it and report. You pedaled back, saying that if there was something that you found you could do, you would not maybe come back. And as a result of that, they requested you would take a person called Sarah with you, who would, for the Sphinxes, investigate and report, regardless of what you guys did. Because of the fight you had that morning, because it happened as the first thing in that day, and it isn't even midday yet, some of you wanted to stay and rest much longer than the urgency of the situation may allow. Eventually, you decided to indeed leave today. You made your way to the northwest gate, and with nothing but a short rest since that last fight, waited for the appearance of this Sarah individual before heading out into the desert.
Only 68, that's 1 HP. And my 12 temporary HP.
Yeah, that was
are gone.
only after
Yep.
the healing.
Okay.
But that's where
And you lost 4 hit dice.
that's where the 6 of you currently find yourselves.
Wait, do I have
68.
1 hit point?
Oh.
Oh.
Neither do I.
How many does it says that you have in your character sheet?
I think.
Don't think that's true.
Oh wait, no.
Oh, wait,
never
no.
mind.
I think it's just 101.
Yep.
Yeah, haven't taken a short rest, you're probably back at full health.
It's incorrect then that I used the 2nd, a 4th, and a 5th level spell slot.
I think so.
Because
Don't look at me.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, I tried to be melee, but it didn't work out well.
Well, that's mostly how it goes with
Surprise.
3, right? So
And then you very much stopped being. No, wait, no. They stopped using you, basically.
Oh, that was at the start of the fight.
Yeah.
You used your 6th level spell, and then that failed, and was like, well,
6th level, 5th,
6th.
6th. My 6th.
no, her
No,
sixth.
her
My
sixth.
oh
I didn't use program illusions
no.
in a fight. That was.
Yeah, I was like.
I
what?
joked about it, but I didn't do it.
Most people use their 6th. I know that George used both his 5th and his 6th, which is the reason he wanted to take a long rest. I'm assuming he told you exactly what he had.
Yeah,
Okay.
most of it's on my phone, but I don't have that here. But he did. He does have like the spell slots he used.
Or
I think, from what I can tell.
So, you guys are waiting at the western gate. Anything you guys want to do before heading
Default ones.
into the desert? Or anything you wish to discuss before heading in?
Well, I don't know if we're already wearing the proper clothing for that.
You have been since you were in the desert.
Yeah,
We
but I didn't know if we changed in the city.
yeah, we changed the moment we got close to the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
but
are
like in
wearing
the city-
desert appropriate clothes all the time because we're in the desert. In the
Yeah,
city isn't
okay.
that much different.
Okay, that was my question.
Yeah, we just
We're waiting for a person.
yes, Sarah, but
After your arrival at the western gate, about half an hour passes before eventually you do see an individual dressed in, strangely enough, more akin to like George, like a full set of plate armor. Seems to be female, smaller in stature.
all the draw.
No, not smaller in George. Small for a human's
Small
size. More like
so
Angie.
bigger than all
More
of
like
us.
Angie's size, yeah.
Smaller
Wearing what would be most akin to a which regular set of like
Taller than
full
ours.
plate armor, but with like a Roman or Greek style helmet with a large plume across the from the front of the helmet to the back, which she's currently carrying on her side. Longer blonde hair, seems to be dressed in the same like blue markings that you see everywhere, where there's still like mistra around. Where the plume on the helmet is blue, the cloak is blue. There's blue accents on the armor. Carrying a short sword and a shield, and a small pouch. As she kind of like approaches, she already waves at most of you. Before eventually kind of walking in. Some of you look kind of hammered still from this morning. Haven't taken quite a bit of damage from some of you.
Hi.
She approaches and goes, "Good morning.
You're Sarah?
Yeah, I heard you guys got in a bit of a scuffle this morning.
We've met Sarah before.
If not, you heard of her before.
I thought we.
You've never met her.
No,
Herolith went to go speak with her before sending you through to the Sphinxes. She approaches and goes, "I heard you guys had some trouble this morning, and not gonna lie, some of you don't really look like they're ready to head out into the desert just yet."
Well, we have dealt with worse things, I guess. Looking worse than this.
I'm fine.
So,
Regardless, I thought it may be appropriate to... I myself am not in need of any of these, but I heard that the Sphinxes didn't give any of this to you guys. So I brought some of my personal stash for whatever we run into in the desert. You can divide these amongst yourselves, however you see fit. Opening up the small pouch, pulling out a couple of healing potions and a few mana potions for you guys to divide and keep however you wish.
No one's taking them. I'll take this one for myself.
What level are you missing?
I miss 1/4 and 1/5, but I don't know if I should take the 5th or someone else like you or George.
I mean, I
George
only have
has a
1
fifth.
fifth.
A note, perhaps, for George, which you could relay if you're like recapping the episode, is
I have spent 1.
George would realize she's
I've
wearing
spent
a set of full mithril armor, which isn't anything anybody else picks up on.
Oh, rock, paper, scissors. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Rock, paper.
Yeah,
Thank
get it. But I'll take a 4th then.
I'll
I'll take a 4th too.
Kind of like looks you up and down.
I was joking. Who wants it? You want it?
I am not capable of such strong spells. George?
I think George
Sure.
or Bez. Does Bez already have 4th level spells?
Everything he guesses
Yeah.
is 5th level.
She can take
It's
4th
fifth
levels and then use them at 4th level.
What is George? George has a 5th and a 3rd.
Well, yeah, I always am comfortable with using another healing potion, so can someone hand me one of those? I can't reach it. Thanks.
I mean, you have.
I have a few, but I'm the one almost nearly always going down. So
You have two.
you don't know that.
I've played you before, I know that.
No, but your character's gonna know that.
I didn't
so-
say it in character.
Are you not carrying them out in the open for people to see?
No.
Yes, yes.
Why
On
should
my
I?
head.
In case you go down.
I wear my healing potions instead of shoes.
That's not how healing potions work.
Just
I
take
just
one
have
feet.
shoes made of healing potions. These, look at my new pants.
I'm only wearing one shoe.
Just like you have, in Dutch they're ook called pantoffels or sloffen, but in
Slippers.
slippers.
Yeah, slipper.
It's a really weird name for that, but okay. Just like slippers. When you go to
Yeah.
bed, I step
And
in my
our
healing
slippers are
potions.
flip-flops. Translated.
Or tongs in
Yeah.
Australia.
Super annoying, but okay.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Also,
I
don't
also wear
forget
tongs
to
on my
add your
feet.
5 max
Yeah,
hit
that's what they're
points. You
I know.
have
5
It's
max
weird,
hit
I don't
points.
5 extra on your max.
Everyone?
Yes, everyone.
The ones with the.
Does it also increase your current hit points?
Now I
No,
have
it increases
6.
your maximum as well as your current.
Okay.
And if you cast it, yeah, you cast it earlier this day, you lost them. Your current hit points stayed up by 5, and when you recast it, you give back the 5 hit points, but the current doesn't go up again.
No,
Just
but
so.
because since it lasts 8 hours, just do it twice a day.
Yeah. It's just that you get the hit points, the maximum hit points just doesn't increase again. That's the difference.
And I can just,
So,
guess 10 times before I need to put it in my stick again.
so do I have 68 or 73 HP?
74.
I was on 68 before.
We're now on 73.
Yeah,
Yeah, 73, but your max HP is 74.
yeah, we did that later in the fight.
Yeah, that's my current HP. I already know my max.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Basically now at all times 8 is cast upon us. Unless we need something else, but then I specify that.
Sarah goes, I heard that one of you knows exactly where we're going, or at least has the most of an idea.
Yeah, he does. Like the George.
She goes,
Yeah, he does.
I know everything.
if you guys decide to, on the way there, or on the way back, engage with anything, that is fine. Just know that I'm not going to stay there, and I will be traveling back. I'm capable enough in the deserts, just so you know, I will not be sticking around at the fortress.
Good old.
She's wearing full plate armor?
Yep.
Mithril.
Mithril.
None of you know that.
No, only George knows.
So George is gonna probably try and steal it, right?
No.
No.
Probably ask her.
it's not
George is
Sarah.
very sleepy. Maybe George does that
Depends.
next session.
Oh, also.
George is
Sarah
very
doesn't
sleepy.
steal
after
stuff.
casting
Sarah
spell.
only steals hands.
I have never stolen anything of a living person in my life.
No, that's true of a living
All of
person.
them are dead.
Exactly, I only steal of the dead. I only commit grave robbery.
It's not a grave if they don't have one.
Exactly.
If you wait long enough, it's archaeology.
That's the Zera logic. I am an early archaeologist.
I have a question.
Early archaeology. I don't think it works like
The
that.
portable hole.
You have that.
Is it a grave?
Nope.
Why should it be?
I don't think so, I
There's
guess.
a dead person inside of
It's
it.
not a grave.
It's a morgue.
Yes, it's a
Yes,
morgue.
a morgue.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I guess
it
that
used
makes
to have more
sense.
dead people inside of it.
Gobson's casting Gentle Bows on that.
Probably. I don't.
Yeah, it is. Whose body was it again?
We don't know.
Some other follower of Moradin that's Hans Bass.
Oh, right, that guy.
Yeah.
It's not Gillian anymore.
No.
She's been there over a year.
It's,
but
it's
pretty
not,
sure there's another dead
it's not
body.
you anymore.
Yeah, it's
It's
that
not me anymore.
other follower of Moradin
No,
that now
I'm pretty sure there's, aside from that one, there's another one in there.
Yeah, there's.
don't
Isn't
know.
there just a skeleton?
Maybe. I
Don't
think
tell
there's
me
something
Just a
else in there.
skeleton.
I don't have the notes of what's in there with me.
I don't know.
I don't have the specific bodies. I only know of the skeleton. Person who is hunting.
Yeah, when I had it, I kept great track of it, and then I gave it back to you, and I still kept great track of what's being kept in there. But I don't have the actual notes with me.
Not relevant for now.
No. So, you guys have prepared yourselves to the fullest of your extent and begin to head out into the desert. Keeping a northwestern direction, as George is... I'm not sure if he's leading per se, depending on if you guys let him, but he's the one who has the direction.
I'm probably leaving.
He's not. He's just telling you to go.
Shortly, though, after leaving the city, you begin to notice that where normally where last time the winds were blowing so heavily, that's completely gone. Most likely as part of the breaking down of the barrier.
That was also to the southeast.
That's where you came from, yeah, but that was part of the barrier that now no longer exists. Well, the Sphinxes mentioned it, that was part of it. But you guys now can continue through a relatively empty, straight stretch of desert dunes, which is hard to walk through because it's sand. I don't know if you ever tried running on a beach; it doesn't go that well. Try doing it in armor.
Yeah, it's really.
Dunes are fucked up.
Yeah. So you guys are suffering through that. I would like for somebody to roll on the weather table.
What do you need to roll for?
With what?
Somebody rolls a d6. That's you who?
4.
You? Okay. 4. Desert. There we go. 4. Windy, meaning you have bad long-range visibility. You guys begin to make your trek through, and there are, as it apparently says, winds that pick up sands and dust. You know, you can see in the desert. You can see pretty far, but you can probably not see for more than like maybe half a mile or like 3/4 of a kilometer. You guys just trek through. The desert goes mostly fine. Near the end of the day, however, the desert begins to slowly turn into more badlands. The sandy dunes give way to harder dirt ground and small grasses, as well as mesa-like stones and rocks that begin to pop up. At first, no higher than the average person among you, but most likely in the future they will begin to become full ravines and such. So, the sun begins to set, and you guys begin to look for a place where you could maybe hunker down for the night. I'd like for somebody to make a perception check.
Well, pretty okay at perception. That's an 18.
18. Okay. You begin to look around for any like natural shapes in the landscape that may bode more defense against the elements or being sighted than anything else. Something odd you spot at the edge of your vision to your northwest. That would be to your left hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of these like mesa like hills that come up pretty high, probably a story or two if a building would be built to that height. But where you would expect the hill to just have a hillside, there's a weird like chunk taking out of it. That seems very unnatural.
Is it like bitten or caved out of it? By magic or by a beast or something?
As far as you know, it's too big for any creature to bite. Like the purple worm could like nicely curl up in this space.
Mm-hmm.
So unless it's something really fucking massive that would have somehow bitten a chunk of earth, it's either purposeful corrosion or maybe carved.
Wait. I want to get closer.
It's like a chunk is missing in Minecraft.
Yeah. See if.
I mean, that's where you can just see at the edge of your vision.
Yeah.
Before the sun is completely gone, like it's set. It's just the other light that's around you that gives you this distance.
I want to get closer and I wanna, if the rest is okay with that, and I wanna see if there are any things on it, like.
Sure. Well, the moment you see it, you're probably like 10 minutes walking away from it.
10 minutes.
So you're not like right there. It's just like you see that in the distance. That's a natural.
Guys, that's a bit odd. Do you see that?
No. No idea what you just pointed at.
I pointed out.
Make a perception check with advantage.
Because you're not blind, right?
No, but you don't.
I'm blind.
I'm blind.
It's also like dark. It's starting to get dark.
6.
You may see it. It's probably somewhere within her vision, although she would probably not recognize it as something different. You don't really know what she's talking about at first. The rest of you do.
I mean, we can check it out later, right?
No, way back.
No, the sun is setting. Let's set up camp.
Yeah, okay.
I think she means that you can set up camp over there. Maybe it's a cave, maybe we're...
Well,
Looks unnatural.
I mean, it would not be too far away from our original path, right?
It's not off your path at all. It's just on your path on the left side.
You can set up camp there, wherever it is. I mean, I have no idea.
Shall
No.
we do that?
I may need some glasses though, but...
You should.
Yeah.
It would be useful, especially if you like.
Don't, please. No.
Glasses
I
are
don't-
nothing to be ashamed of.
I don't like to be a fried halfling.
Did it before, I can do it again.
House snack from your cafe.
Okay,
Angie's.
Let's
So,
fried
uh,
halfling
Are we going to the
with
cave?
hot chili sauce.
Are we going to the cave thing, or are
Sure.
we just... Yeah. Yes. Go to the cave thing and...
Okay.
see
In what order are you guys walking?
I want to
And
get,
if
get ahead.
any specific... You want to get ahead? Sure.
I'll be
I will
second
be...
then. Or
I-
third.
I will be right behind, holding onto your hand, but a little behind you. I'll be next
Yeah,
to
I'm
George.
dragging you a bit along, I guess.
Well, I'm faster than you.
Yeah, so you'll be dragging me along.
Casually walking behind John.
Just for me to get a visual.
You don't have to smoke.
So,
It's starting to get cold.
Breeze way
Sun is
ahead. With your
You
intel.
don't have to say it.
Behind that quite a bit.
I'm not scolding you all for drinking the alcohols.
Maybe behind
One
there.
more year and you can also drink the alcohols.
By the alcohol.
Sarah's like walking next to you, by the way, so.
That's fine.
The two of you
If you mind
begin
to
to
smoke,
approach.
just tell me.
She
mind?
goes, we're out in the open, I don't care. Two of you.
Get ambushed and die.
You approach first.
It's not a cave, it's a mouth.
What do you want to do? Anything specific, or do you just want to go? Because it's kind of like it kind of creates this like corner-ish thing, where it's like it isn't a gradual walk-in. You're gonna walk around the corner at some point. Want to do anything? Or you just want to go?
I just want to go.
Okay.
I want to see if I can still see anything. If not, I will ask Angie to do dancing lights if it's getting too dark. And just make sure that the ground is even and not gonna fall in somewhere,
You can ask all
like holes.
Right.
So only that, but not any.
As you're approaching, it is 10 minutes after sunset, so it begins to become dark and dark. But you do have dark vision, right? Do you not?
No.
Are you not wearing your goggles?
Well, I can.
Yeah, if you put
I
your,
can put them
Dancing
on.
yeah,
lights.
if you put your goggles on, that probably fixes most of it and reduces any because it isn't night yet, so that reduces any need for dancing lights.
You're but now
But-
out, like.
As you guys, the two of you can like stroll
You
ahead
really can't
to
see
go and take a
anything,
look.
so-
You turn around the corner and it may be like from the edge of where the mesa like hill, because mesa hills are like pretty straight, right? As you go around the corner, it's maybe like 60 feet deep till the end. What you see is there's a couple of cacti around here, but also ruined structures. There's like a couple of pillars that are fallen over, which is something you notice very quickly. There's also like an archway in the same style. This is all like Mercedian-ish style, but it's very, very old. And it's like there's an archway that goes into the back of the of whatever this indent is, and seems to create some kind of tunnel inward. As you walk around casually, you also notice movement. There is 3 individuals standing here that are mostly wrapped in cloth that upon your turning of the corner very quickly unsheath their swords.
Okay.
And they don't talk with you. So I need you guys to roll initiative.
Okay. See, I told you something should be here. Wow. It's not very high.
I should have just done the sneaky snack.
Yeah, we could have done that, but I didn't expect any life here.
I could have made us invisible.
See? I
did.
thought something might
That's why I
happen here.
asked.
Yeah.
Because if he asks something, it's mostly for a plot hook. So
Yeah, that's not true.
I
for sure.
could have made us both
Plot-
invisible.
Is it plot hook or combat? So
Give you guys an extensive look at what's happening. This is where you entered into. This is, as far as now, unbeknownst to you. But you see the ruins, you see the archway. Zira and Bree were ahead
Of the rest of you. So I'm going to put the rest a little further behind.
There we go. Which Angie and George way back here.
You're technically in this corner here.
You are way behind. Oh, disintegrate. Oh, wait.
Use your 6th level.
We tried that already.
They made the saving throw.
They do have a 26, I think.
There we go, there's Bess.
They are flying.
Technically, you're just kind of level.
I'm flying.
I think it's fine.
Best suddenly learns.
Best is always flying. Just look at a huge ass move.
Thought
That's
you were
always
gonna say,
flying
look
because
at
it
the
looks
huge
fly as
ass.
fuck.
Look at
I
that huge
can
ass.
see its ass. Think there. And the other. I
Pink has that booty.
Pink has a big booty.
Baby got
George.
back one more time from the top.
No, you don't.
You other
Don't
birds
it?
can do.
Really?
The ape has a big booty.
The ape has a big face. Who
The ape
gets
does,
drowned? He shoots acid at your face.
And that's all you see for now.
It's all males, right?
One more time from the top. Let's get my dice out. Because these betrayed me. Do I have a problem?
No, I have no problem.
The D&D ain't fun.
Well, technically,
It's all your D&D is all your problems. Most of them.
Okay. So, first of all,
The other half is mother-in-law. We had a friend judged by mother-in-law today in circus. You step under the bleachers, like your goat, your candy, your purse, your mother-in-law. Oops. Don't get it yourself.
is that too.
Georg.
And
Georg. The sound of music.
George is I always envision George as a.
Which one of you wants to play Sarah, by the way?
Oh, I will.
Not me.
No, you don't have a third character.
No, I'm good
No?
too.
And it's in me.
You sure you can handle Sarah and Bree?
Yeah.
Okay.
If Senna is a regular fighter, I don't mind.
Not a character, it's a stat block, luckily.
Yeah, exactly.
Just because it gives you character sheet. Wizard.
Yeah, then
Yeah,
I
just
also
choo-
don't
just
mind
choose which
because
spells you
I'm
have prepped
also a
real quick.
DM and then I have to run several.
Just choose
Next
spells
to
you prefer.
Just choose some spells.
It is your turn, by the way, so hurry up.
Yeah, she rolled like a 20, natural 20. She has 20 on all stats. It's in my DMPC.
She rolled a natural 20.
So she has a plus.
Do I also need to roll
everything.
for Sarah? Did
Yeah.
you?
You will have to roll everything for Sarah.
Okay.
That's the problem if you want to play in.
No, that's
If
not
you
a
were gonna do
problem,
the other.
but I just want to check.
Alright, 25 to 20 though.
Natural
Wait.
20.
Wait.
Natural 20. I don't have to wait if I heard a natural 20.
Yeah, my
Oh, no.
dice like me.
Natural 20 for Zara.
I mean, my dice don't.
Dirty
hate-
20 for Besh or Fink? Anybody else?
Nope.
Oh wait,
No.
George is.
25 to 20?
Oh, you already. George was the 17.
Doesn't he have, like
19 for
disadvantage?
Sarah.
Oh no, that's stealth. No, no.
It's not 25 to 20 yet.
No.
So nobody else 25 to 20?
Nope.
Okay, then 20 to 15. Sarah with
Yeah,
19.
19 for me as well.
And George has also.
And this
Sarah
George
has a
is-
plus
yeah,
4 on her dex.
I have a plus 2. And George is a 17.
You rolled high.
I rolled two
Because
17.
George didn't roll himself.
Oh.
And I have
That's the
advantage
difference.
in initiative.
Yeah. But you know, because we joke that Max always
So?
rolls shitty. Because his dice hate him.
Sarah.
He needs new dice.
Oh wait.
His dice are overworked.
Sarah
Ollie.
and Sarah. Both 19s. Anybody else?
George was with the 17.
Okay. I think. 10 to 5. Or 15 to 10. No, 15 to 10.
A 12.
What's your dex?
12 plus 1. God damn it.
3?
6.
Okay, top of the round.
Yes.
Zira.
Yes.
You react quickly to seeing these creatures being dragged along by Bree and having the more natural dark vision. You spotted them a little earlier. What do you want to do?
No, that's rude. But I'm more rude. I throw shit.
Go for it. And which one?
At which one is technically closest?
I think this one.
Then that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it was so close to another natural 20, but it's a 19, so it's 28.
That hits.
Okay. La da da da. Lightning damage.
Okay.
We love that. We love to see it. 19 points of lightning damage.
19.
Yes, 19.
That's a pretty good roll.
I know. I'm so proud of myself.
Hmm.
They were rude, but I was ruder.
So you throw, you like Bree kind of drags you along, and as she kind of like comes to stop you with that hand, quickly reach into the bag and throw this like orb. And as this one is like just barely unsheathed the sword and is approaching you, it just hits him and kind of like begins to jitter for a bit. At which point some of the cloth falls away over them, and you realize they are skeletal underneath.
Ah. That was a good thing I just did there.
They weren't even human. Okay.
Could have been. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, they could have been human, yes, but
Sorry?
they're undead. Okay.
Anything else here? Any movement or anything like that?
No, I'm fine for now.
Very well. After that,
Hey, it's
Bedrock.
the Tomb Kings. Right?
Some of my 35 miniatures. I only had a few painted. Because goddamn, painting a whole army is a fucking big.
That's valid.
Well, it's really cool.
But they
All
look
the
so
natural
cool.
colors and stuff.
Tomb Kings are pretty cool.
I didn't paint these ones. I paid somebody to paint these, but paying for an army is very expensive too.
I mean valid, but also just do it at a time.
Done in time.
No, that's true. That's true.
20, 25, 30.
I can see that one, right?
Yes.
Only that one.
I mean, you can see this one. This one you can see a little bit.
Yeah. I cast Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, go for it.
And
These of these three each?
yeah, nah, that one's gonna have cover.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Two to the middle one, one to.
Go for it.
Yikes. 14 to the first guy,
Misses.
a 15 to the second
Misses.
guy, and a 17.
That hits.
Hey. 14 and 8.
That's the one, right?
No, the middle one.
The middle one. Okay. How much damage?
8.
Force damage. Very well.
No, acid.
Acid damage. Right.
Force.
Not a regular. Alright, so you begin to throw these globs. One of them just hits the cactus in front of you. The other one hits the cactus in front of him. But the one globule that makes it through just singes into this one, begins to like burn away some of the cloth on the outside.
Bounces off the third cactus to hit it.
Yeah.
It's like a pinball machine.
Okay, anything else, Bess? After Bess, it is Sarah's turn.
Yes. Sarah wants to move a bit forward, close to Bess.
You have a laser. Where do we go?
Sorry, let's charge in. Yes.
There, I guess.
5, 10,
Charge
15,
in.
20, 25.
Then she's gonna one clear line of sight on one. I guess she has on that
Yes.
one, right?
Watch out.
She
otherwise
wants to shoot an arrow with her heavy crossbow.
Go for it.
She's not wearing her shield right now.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise she can't hit it. She won't. 6.
6 does not hit.
Yep. So she
6 total?
yeah,
How high is her bonus?
plus 3 on heavy crossbow.
And that bonus isn't correct because she has a +4 dex.
Yeah.
That's my bad, then that's a mistaken step up. She has a +3 proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
She has a +4 dex.
Plus
Plus
Plus 7.
Well, that
Yeah,
makes
still-
it a 10.
Still won't hit, I guess.
Yeah, okay, 10 still.
Right.
I mean, if it is a 10,
Yeah, it's 10.
yeah, then it won't hit.
I mean, I've seen the roll.
Ooh, she's blank, huh? Anything else? Any remaining movements or anything like that?
No, she will stay here.
And Sarah shot a crossbow but missed. It was Chero's turn. That's where we left off. So Chero, what do you want to do?
I move here, right?
Yeah.
And not receive a penalty. 35, 40, 45. I'm gonna rage and run up to this one.
So said 5, 10, 15, 20, or 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45 is indeed exactly
Oh my
that distance.
And I want to hit it twice.
Go for it.
Try to. One. I give it the third.
13 does not hit.
But 26.
That does hit.
6 for 8 points of damage.
8 points
Magical bludgeoning
Damage.
damage.
Okay.
Is it more effective than I hoped?
That one has also been attacked with the lightning. Okay. How much? 8 points of damage, right?
8 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
That doesn't change anything.
Isn't it more effective?
Nope.
Damn shitty skeletons.
They are wrapped in cloth and they are
Shitty skeletons.
wrapped in armor. They aren't just skeletons. Anything else? It's your action, bonus action, and all your movement. So I guess not. After that, it is the enemy's turn.
Question, what's very
up?
important for me. How
Yeah.
dark is it?
It's dim light.
Okay, so I can still see.
Yeah, you can see. It's just that if you make a perception check, it's considered.
Yeah, no, okay, but then
This one is going to move here.
Motherfucker.
This one's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. There. This one is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There.
There seems to be some tactic involved.
I can tell, yeah.
They're gonna
fuck you up because you're all the way out there while the rest is all back there.
That's what I'm doing here. That's what I'm good at.
Good. Here we go. You ready?
I am raging, so yeah.
Okay.
You got me ready.
All of them get 2 attacks.
Fight me, bro.
Okay, they will. Jesus.
Hit me. Hit me.
They will. Just give me a moment.
Hit me, baby,
One more time.
Utsul, you ran up, you attacked someone, then it was their turn. They surrounded you and were going to start attacking you, but we haven't rolled anything
dumb
yet.
skeletons that don't get that aren't vulnerable to bludgeoning damage.
That's a big set, isn't it?
Yes.
You can also remove those.
Alright.
Yeah,
Here we go. First attack with advantage is a... Oh, that's not great.
Yeah, it's not great.
But it isn't terrible either.
No. 15.
Misses.
Okay. Second attack. 17.
Hits.
So 1 hits. Third attack with advantage. 20.
Yes.
Fourth attack with advantage. 25.
No, that doesn't.
Then 2 other attacks without advantage. One is 22.
Hit.
Other 9.
That also hits.
So 4
Not a miss.
4 hits. Okay.
I decided my AC was gonna drop by.
It raised so the 20 something couldn't hit, and then it dropped. So
Variable
9 could
AC.
hit.
Yeah.
Okay. First, you are raging, right?
Yeah. Are you gonna roll everything at once?
No. All of this is something you're resistant to, so none of this is psychic.
I assumed.
Okay.
These are psychic skeletons.
Yes, they have swords that do psychic damage.
I love you. This is so.
It took a moment for me to translate that in my head. I was like, what did you say?
You went hard!
Emotional
You
damage.
I mean, it's a
suffer.
psychic damage.
The first attack is
Psychic is not directly emotional.
20.
It could be.
Yeah.
It is when you do vicious mockery.
Yeah.
27. Half to 13.
Goddamn.
Yeah. it's good.
Second
Some drugs.
What
is
kind of drugs?
Amsterdam.
Some drugs.
They have drugs.
second attack is 19. Half to 9.
Yes. Amsterdam is known for it around the world. The rest isn't. Those
It's
just
still- it's-
we're a local.
Are you're getting this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Then we have 12. 18.
Prime
19.
Minister.
24. Half to 12. So that was the third attack, right?
Yeah.
This is the fourth attack, and this is the last one.
Yep.
Where you suffer. Let's see. That's 10. 15.
Oh.
Is 24 half to 12.
I get Aladdin vibes from this.
As all of them just like begin to like slash into you.
No, I read.
That is, however, all of their turns. After that, Chera. Or sorry, after that, George's turn. I think.
George will.
Smite them.
George can't see shit. That's so sad.
You're so privileged with your 45 feet.
I mean, no. That's
Where do you want to go?
That's being the moment.
If anything.
There.
Okay, so
Just so I can see them.
George moves there.
George will. I think I want to do casting a spiritual weapon.
Okay, where?
I can do a cantrip as well. Then.
Yeah.
There.
Okay.
Hitting that
I'm
guy.
assuming. Fred. Classic George. Never be with George.
This spell will take a while, right?
17 hits, actually.
Wow.
Wow.
Spiritual. What's to do?
Just a D8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage.
Spiritual damage.
That's a D8 plus his wisdom, right?
Is that plus wisdom?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
then?
4, I'm pretty sure then.
7.
Then it's 7.
Yes.
Relevant.
Okay. After George, Fink. And Angie, you're on there.
Mm-hmm.
This is, by the way, too
Well-
high to quickly go over.
Okay, no, it's wondering.
Do you have the six?
I don't know where that thing is.
60 feet?
The big circle thing.
I never.
No, we had a 20 feet too.
Yeah, with the 20 feet circle, we don't know where it is.
This is
Often it goes into your thing, but we don't know.
I think I'm flying in front of Bree.
Bree here.
That should be.
Okay.
And it's 50. This one, so maybe try and hit the other one. So it's
30 saving throw, right?
Yeah.
9.
Fails.
I'm pretty sure. Yes, 9.
Oh, shoot.
Twenty? 2.
Oh, wait. I want to guess. Take the flames.
We'll get to that after this real quick. 20 points of damage brings it down to... Okay, anything else?
The other one as well.
He doesn't really have any.
And we get the other one.
Yeah.
3.
Well, it takes the same amount of damage.
Just 20?
Yeah, because he hit one or two creatures.
Yeah, there you go. That works then.
I assume it's just the same.
Yeah, same damage. So you're good. So 20 points of damage to that.
A spiritual weapon with bonus action.
Yeah, no, that's true. I was just
Okay, Shaker Flame, to which one?
The first one there.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, 30 saving throw. 5.
Yeah, that fits. 4. 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage.
Sick.
Okay. After that, unless you think you want to do anything else, it will be enemy turns.
Oh, I thought it was. You don't know.
More.
First of all, well, first what you see, anything happens in my head, just jerks that way. I'm just like, what? Alright. First, from this like darkened tunnel, 2 greenish lights begin to glow,
Oh no.
and they exit from the entrance, leaving these 2 like orbs of flame. Let's see.
Flaming skulls.
Yeah.
One's gonna go here.
It's double flying.
Other one is gonna go here.
What is it?
Flaming skulls.
Utsul would be the only one noticing now that within the flames there is indeed a skull.
Oh, skull. I thought that's squirrel.
Yeah, it's a flying squirrel.
That would be
Yeah.
hilarious.
It's
I-
a flying
flaming
It's
squirrel.
It's a flaming sugar glider.
Both of them are going to cast a
It's
spell.
Scratch from Ice Age.
I need.
No.
No, you don't need
I
anything.
don't need the thing.
No, you don't.
You just think you do. But
Ah,
it
wait, I
isn't.
found it.
No.
Ah, perfect.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Where did it go?
Yeah, here
You
we
had
go.
it all along.
I need.
You-
Can't hit. Okay, so everybody except for Angie and Utsul. Dexterity saving throws.
Ah, nice.
Wait,
Wait, it's a...
George got something for that. Yeah. He-
Ah!
Yeah, it is literally on
I
fire.
will definitely get a failure.
I'm useless against
I'm happy.
that.
You haven't even rolled yet. Oh wait, you don't have.
What'd you get?
Natural 20 for 27.
What did Sarah get?
Oh, right.
Dirty. So I'm useless against
Ah,
That
that's
is
not so
well, it
good.
doesn't
And
do
let
fire
me check if
damage.
she has
No,
any.
That's all Angie does.
No.
Extra
But
thing.
Breeze is a success. Best,
Sarah has an 11.
fails.
Okay.
Fink.
Fink has an 11.
That fails. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that fails.
Pretty sure.
And Besh?
19.
Success. Zero.
Well,
Fails. George?
22.
A
How
success.
did he get that?
20, oh yeah, because he has proficiency now.
He's proficiency.
Oh, right.
He's a plus
And
five
that
in
is
dex.
everybody, right?
It's a +5 in dex saves.
oh,
Okay. So,
are you handling this?
I'm gonna use my reaction to
No.
my Fink resistance.
give Fink resistance or
I could use more. I could use some more. I'm getting pummeled by those bitches.
Alright, everybody there, everybody who failed suffers 28 points of fire damage.
28.
28.
There's it's built.
And everybody that succeeded suffers 40.
Even with natural 20?
Yeah.
28. Okay.
No, 14.
Yeah, for Sarah, 28.
Sarah didn't get hit yet.
Sarah will, yeah, now what she did.
She'll be fine.
Okay, everybody got that?
And even if she doesn't, then
George is resistant, by the way. So he suffers
Oh.
7. George's fire.
Right.
You don't look so.
Uta wasn't hit.
I'm at half.
Yeah, so that's
But that's because of the Skelly Boys, not
Yeah.
not the flaming skeleton.
Everybody got that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Then the other flame skull is going to do the same thing.
Ah!
We're going to counter spell that?
Yeah, finish my reaction.
I'll
Use
counter
reaction.
spell it.
You're gonna count.
Yeah, why not?
First of all,
Okay.
60 feet.
Can you see that?
5, 10, 20. Well, you can't see this one. That's a problem.
Oh, it's
5, 10, 15.
it's the big
'cause-
one.
No, there's this. There's a wall here, so you can't see that one.
That's
And if I think 5, 10, 15,
Yeah,
20,
I
25, 30,
thought it
35,
was-
40. Yeah, no,
the
it's
other
not.
one, yeah, no.
Sorry.
No?
Yeah, you didn't specify.
I didn't specify. I'll say make a perception check, because even with the other one, there's stuff in between. I'll say look. Okay, go ahead, tell me. What is it?
It's a 4.
Okay, then
It's
never mind.
really
That's fine.
terrible.
I wanted to give you the DC before you roll. But
Oh yeah, but yeah.
a 4, yeah, this fails. So
Sorry.
you don't see. You preserve the spell slot, luckily.
Yeah.
But the second fireball does go off, which means I need dex saves from everybody again.
We go again.
Same people. Remember, George is resistant, so.
Yeah.
Bree, what'd you get?
If
Bree got a 25, and Sarah
Success?
got a 12.
Fails.
Yeah.
0.
10.
Fails. George.
George has a 7.
Fails. That is resistant. Fink.
They're 20.
Success.
Are they green fireballs?
Yes.
Important
Six.
piece.
Yeah,
Fails.
it is.
It's more exotic than the fireballs.
So.
We're used to like the red NG fireballs, now they're green.
No, it's joke. No. No, never mind.
24 points of damage to everybody who failed. 12 to the ones that succeeded.
Can I make my flames pink? No.
That will be very quick.
Can I make them blue?
You should make them orange. Or red.
Technically, you can make them blue if you make it hot enough.
But
Just like a
I
Zula.
guessed it, so.
From
No,
last
yours are
time.
actually like
Sad.
even more leaning towards yellow because of like light from Pelor.
Oh.
Sorry.
Piss fireballs.
No, not dirty yellow. Not
Piss
dirty
fire.
yellow.
Yeah, it's like a brownish yellow.
Don't burn hot and clear enough.
Finally, walking out of the tunnel.
Ugh.
Or bitches.
Wait.
This is on the same
Is it
turn.
Angie first?
Nope, this is on the same turn as the first one. Is one similar to the other guys. We'll move here.
Oh, stupid.
Wearing this like golden plated headdress.
It's the Pharaoh.
Seems to be definitely of a different rank than the other soldiers. This one actually begins to speak in a language. Let's see. I think some of you understand this.
Is it Gnomish?
Yeah, yeah. This
Then I understand it.
No, it's halfling.
It's the same language anyway.
He begins to speak.
Heaven, isn't that just a script?
So what would be, he speaks.
Language?
Common script.
He would speak in Mercedian, so only actually Sarah understands this and Zira.
Okay.
The ass.
Where he kind of like he turns to the three on the right and goes. Yeah, you would understand this. He would go to them. Kill the little ones. I got the priest. And eyes on George.
Oh no. He's priest?
George is a priest.
Oh my
However, there's people in his way.
There's a cactus.
So, he's going to instead cast a spell on Bree.
Oh no. Why on me? I don't pose that much of a threat.
No, but you are in his way.
Oh, right.
So he's going to cast Chill Touch on you.
Okay.
Oh,
That's right.
With a spell attack, which I think misses with a 15. So the
That
hand kind of
misses,
claws
yes.
out. You pull up your shield, the hand blasts there before it.
And I say,
Disappears.
haha, that missed!
Okay.
Would get stuck on the shield, but it didn't.
It kind of grabs before then dissipates. It doesn't last that long.
Haha.
Angie, it's your turn.
Yes, finally. I move over there.
Don't finally.
Yes, in fireball range.
Yes, of course.
No fireball damage.
I will try and fireball these three. Without Utsil.
There's no way you can do
No.
those three without Utsil.
I'm in the middle of
Nope.
them.
No,
These-
she meant those.
How would you want to place it?
Watch
You
out,
have-
watch out, watch out.
Yes, yes.
She never spells.
I never spilled.
Uh-huh.
No.
I just saw it going wrong.
I just saw it wrong.
Well, I spilled today when I thought I never.
There?
That gets Utsil.
So yeah.
Actually, Chera.
Damien, don't get this one.
I don't care. I need that one, and that one.
Those you have, yeah.
Yeah.
And you have the other green skull as well.
Yeah, but they are literally on fire, so I don't think they will.
Yeah, but you have better fire.
It's different fire.
I don't think so.
See,
Don't
these
you
two.
know the expression fight fire with fire?
Exactly.
That's a
You
14
punch
for
fire,
him.
and That's how you.
What? What's it?
14.
14?
20.
Nope.
20 doesn't
Oh, wait.
succeed.
Yes, 20 does, but 14 doesn't.
And 20. Oh, right. The other ones don't roll, they're on fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
It's a different fire.
No.
Fighting fire with fire. Haven't you ever tried
Fighting
to?
fire with fire doesn't do anything.
Haven't you ever tried to put out a fire by adding more fire to it?
No, because then you're not putting out a fire, you're making it bigger.
That's how arson starts. Arson is cool.
Can I have one other d6?
I can get my cat one.
Otherwise, you would have gotten the tiny one. That one for the win.
Cat one as well.
20.
30.
30 points of fire damage.
Okay, 30.
Half
15.
for the others.
Yeah.
50.
1 sec. Okay, quickly
And I
just-
guess the fire gets a little bigger.
Temporarily, and then they disappear.
The orange and the green.
I heal them with my fire.
Nah.
Yes.
And that one
Yes.
failed.
Good job.
No.
The orange and the green fire mixes to
Bring the
or
ship
two
to
different
Harman's
colors.
Hill.
What is
See.
orange and green?
It's more yellowish, right? It's a yellow
I
and
should
green.
get something on the back. of
Okay,
this.
what you do notice,
Orange and green would make
by the way,
brown.
is as you send out the fireball, detonates there.
Now it's brown.
This one instantly incinerates,
Hey,
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
dealing significantly more damage than you were expecting. Because
They have flaming skulls.
the cloth around
I'm
them
not
begins to
too
burn
sure,
up.
I guess.
These two
Or on
remain
fire.
on fire, as
Okay.
the cloth around their mummified bodies are now on fire.
Okay, now I want.
Which is uncomfortably close for you, by the way.
Feels like a very weird thing that they have fire skeleton skulls with them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, isn't that a fire hazard?
Yeah.
Maybe.
If I stand here, how far away is that person from me?
Where?
Some feet.
Behind Sarah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 35 in between you guys, so 40 feet away.
How far is that person away from me?
1 second, drop.
10, 15,
Oh, shit.
20, 25, 30.
Which
You're
one?
at 35
I mean, you
away.
can count the spaces, right?
Yeah, no, I can't see it.
Stand up.
5, 10,
It's too much effort.
25, 30. You're 35 feet away from it.
Okay, because this is 30 feet.
You can move 5 feet closer.
Yeah, I will-
I think you're within 30 feet.
If can I still see it though? That's-
You could see it, yeah.
if I stand here.
You tower above 0. So
Then no, because of the outcropping there.
If I stand here, then it's within reach, though.
Okay.
And I can still see it if it's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Then I want that one to make a.
Did you use any sorcery points?
Not yet, but I'm gonna do now. I want that one to make a intelligence saving throw.
Failed with a 1.
Wah, wah,
Roll
wah.
the 1. You didn't add whatever its modifier was.
-6.
3d6. That's gonna be just moved. 10.
10, okay.
Unless
Psychic
you-
damage?
Yep.
10 points of psychic damage.
And after that, I wanted to make a dexterity, charisma.
Your
Low
mother was a
5.
hamster. Your father's
Yeah,
mother
well,
was a
that's a 4 actually. And it does 7 damage.
7 points of damage. The horn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's blinded, right?
And that's all I can do.
Daryl? After Angie, you guys begin to hear a heavier... As something is pushing itself through the hallway.
Oh no.
Exiting is a much larger skeletal figure.
Also mummified?
Yeah.
Set
Actually-
that one on fire as well.
Yes,
Okay,
I
this
think
is going to change
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
whole
I have a
tactic.
question because I don't. Yeah, I know it's an advantage of us, but within the firebolt. Oh wait, there's firebolt and fireball. Yeah.
It says that flammable objects
That aren't
that
being.
aren't being worn as carries.
Yeah.
Yeah, these figures have a specific feature called fire susceptibility that lights them on fire.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
wrote that in.
Yeah,
How
it's-
would that
some creatures just the same thing. If you like set fire to an end, they just catch fire.
Yeah, no,
It
no
would be
okay,
really
okay.
funny.
Then that's. I thought maybe you made a mistake.
This one is gonna go. The moment it steps here, by the way, something happens to you first. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Do not get frightened.
Sort of.
Do not get any effect.
That's a 6.
Oh no.
6. Okay. As this thing begins to come out, with it comes like this smoky layer in like a 15-footish radius around itself, and you begin to see these like spectral skeletons trying to claw and grab at you. Let's see.
Ugh.
They're now petrified.
Takes a while. Should be like one fail and then you fuck.
You suffer
I'm just. Next to a video I now
16 points of
check to spell
necrotic
once
damage,
in the hero.
halved to 8.
What? Sorry, what?
Yeah,
16 points of necrotic damage, half to 8. And you are restrained
Oh no.
as they begin to claw at you.
That's not nice.
And
Kind of rude.
It's kind of rude.
yeah. Now, funnily enough, however, this is going to continue to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
And you get out of the area.
30. You get out of the area and the spectral skeletons dissipate.
Whoa.
However, everybody else, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Because you guys are all just bunched up like that.
You get punched a lot, but at
Sarah
least I don't
also,
get
right?
Yep, everybody.
touched by it.
Actually, it's going to
Not
move.
gonna be enough. So I'm gonna use a lucky rabbit's feet to roll again.
Sure.
Yeah, that's not mine. Not mine.
Okay, Bree, what'd you get?
I got a 12.
12 fails.
Channel my inner
Sarah
luck
got also a
points.
12, so.
Also fails.
Yeah, I'm gonna use 3
Zero, what'd you get?
gods.
14.
14 fails. Not restrained. It's not low enough. George?
I'm wise enough to
Well,
not get restrained.
George got a natural 1 for 9.
Yeah, he fails. He's restrained.
Poor George.
Bess.
23.
You're not restrained. Think.
10.
Think is restrained, which will prevent him from flying. So at the start of his turn, he'll begin to.
Yeah, okay.
I'll just plop.
And Angie?
I used favored by the gods, and now it's a 19.
That actually completely succeeds. So, yeah. Everybody failed except for Bess and Angie, and Zira failed but not far enough. Which means, everybody who failed... Ooh, I rolled high.
Don't do that.
I
Don't
did.
do that, please.
No.
Everybody who failed suffers 27.
Fink
yes.
is.
No, not
Thing's
Fink, the
gone.
6.
27
Seven.
points of necrotic
No.
damage.
Sarah's down.
No, it's
Sarah's down?
Did we start with
She had
fifth?
26 HP, so.
already.
No, she's down.
Well, yeah, because you killed the third immediately.
Yeah.
Now we're
So,
7.
She's down and actually
Fink
still
didn't
restrained.
die that much.
And then half of that to the ones that succeeded. So
26, right?
yes, so 13 to the ones that succeeded.
No, 27 it was.
27? Then it's 13 still.
Because she had 26 HP and then you
Yeah.
pulled her just below.
So 13 still.
26 would be the same.
Yeah.
That's a good point to note. You guys all still fine?
I am still up.
I'm still breathing.
Technically, I'm still full. Oh,
Still
no, I'm
breathing?
I'm breathing.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
give you
no.
more
I'm not gonna
explanation
comment on
then. I'm still doing the basic functions. Living person does.
Sarah's down?
Sarah's down.
So
So
apparently she's
we
hella
are
weak.
petrified.
You're restrained.
Restrained. And it only does something for a movement, right?
No, that's crap. It
Okay.
also makes all your attacks a disadvantage.
Yes.
You automatically fail any dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure also strength, but I'm not sure. No, just dexterity saving throws. And your attacks have disadvantage, and attacks on you have advantage.
Okay.
Now it's going to attack you, by with
TPK.
This is gonna be a great setting for
its
TPK.
rotting blade. So it's going to make 2 attacks against you, Bree.
Yep.
First, ooh, it's really low. 14 to hit.
Nope.
Second, oh wait, it's with advantage. So this would be the other one. This is higher. That one actually hits with a 21, I think. Because they have advantage. And then the second attack is 26.
Also, it's. You might just pull me down. You got song from One Direction. Nobody can drag me down.
No.
Well, the DM can.
I know no
So-
One Direction song.
Me neither.
Did you guys live on the
86.
stone?
Oh god.
No, I was just
No.
too young.
No, I
to
was
listen
very
to.
aware that they existed. I just
We
didn't
were
listen to them.
too old for that.
It was before my time. I'm too young for that.
I was too punk for that.
Yeah, I didn't care anything about them.
Tell me you don't know you're beautiful.
No.
Ah!
Is that the only thing I know?
For George Michael? Or, well, what was it? Who was it?
Harry.
No. You're Beautiful is a song.
Oh, no.
It's way older.
No, it's for someone else.
Yeah.
Well, if it's taking this long to
I know that you're insecure.
to count it, I'm pretty
But
sure
I just
I'm down.
looked at you're
One sec.
insecure.
I do
You're
want to get it
insecure.
all accurate.
That's the only thing I know from One Direction.
I
They
mean-
sing you're insecure.
One
You're
Direction
insecure.
started in 2010. I was
Yeah, that's
8
true.
at the time.
Do you have more than 40 hit points?
Nope.
So I was 20.
Bree goes down.
But I was Spunk.
2010.
Hey,
Yeah,
bye
I was-
guys, see you in the
you,
underworld.
you had a point. I was like, yeah, this is a lot of hit points. I don't think. So it does
That's
like
already
40
what I
plus
said.
hit points damage in
That's
2
already what I
attacks.
said,
I
yeah.
mostly listen to metal around that time.
Bree, it's your turn.
You make a dead saving throw for me.
I will.
guess. Roll natural 1. Get it over with.
No, you wouldn't
Do
be
you get
that
to
good.
reroll those?
What
She
did you
would,
say?
yeah.
Do you get to reroll those because you're lucky?
If I roll a 1, I re-roll it.
Then
Why?
you know if you roll
Because-
1.
Get me out of this misery.
Because you always use your lucky, and if you were to roll it, you could just use your lucky.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
always
roll a
8
2
to
then.
Oh wait, no, it's.
Yeah, but
But
it doesn't
14 when they stop.
make
Or roll
it
me a
a-
natural 20 so I
it
can
will
get
make
it back
a
in the
double
game.
fail.
Okay,
Starting
top of the round, Zira. What do you want to do?
I didn't really like
It
this.
is
Better if you're on
my turn.
Well, it's good I get to run Sarah because Sarah gets to do more than Bree.
No, Sarah also gets to roll that
Oh yeah.
saves.
Well, guys, in that case, I'm going to draw for my own party tomorrow, and I'm gonna listen to what
James,
every
So
guys you are
let's
gonna
see,
do.
which one of these do you want me to use?
Yeah.
You don't know that she has any of those because she.
I
hides
know
them.
she has this one.
You only have one, but she hides them, so you can make.
This,
Maybe
this
they
is the one you
come-
get.
I'll allow you to make an investigation check.
You know why I hide them? Because I want a new character.
No.
Yeah, not happening.
Then I don't.
Sure. 26.
You'll find it. You actually also find the rest.
Okay, which one you want me to use on you?
You choose. I am down.
I'll
So
get
I-
the best one, because
Go for
that's my Zera logic.
Is George still looking good?
Oh.
I was
Well,
planning on
decent.
healing everyone, but I didn't even get to make it to this part.
I rolled 2 incredibly, and then 2. So that's 8, 10 plus 4,
George
that's
is next.
14 you heal.
Alright, 14 hit points, and you're back.
35.
Yes.
By the way, Zira, at the start of your turn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna last a whole round.
That's
though.
good one.
No, you're fine.
That's over.
Yeah, really lovely that you did this, but I'm sure
34.
I am down directly at the end of this round.
30-foot radius.
Nice.
I
After
want to
Zira,
put money
30 foot by
in
30
way.
foot.
anything else, Zira?
It's a point.
Anyways,
Yeah, it's
I'll
30 foot by 30 foot, so it's 60 feet.
I'll do
Yeah, but if it was
speedy
from
speedy.
me, it was
It's a bonus action?
Well, yeah.
Yes,
but you
that's
could-
bonus action.
The area you're the or aura around the giant is considered difficult terrain, by the way.
Yeah, that honestly does not
Help the
matter
enemy
when I'm
become
speedy
evil.
speedy.
Yeah, then it doesn't matter, right?
No.
Evil engine.
Anything else? You want to move?
Yes,
Where do you
That
want
would
to
be kind of fun.
I'm gonna go
That was so bad.
I'll go like
Now watch me win.
this way.
go? Like around?
Yes, I'll go
Okay,
with
so
that.
that's 5, 10.
Well, I can go through allies.
Oh, you can?
Yes,
Okay,
because
5,
speedy
10.
speedy.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
There.
Yes.
You're still within the aura.
That's fine. I can live with that.
Alright, after that, Sarah.
It's also down.
What do you mean?
No, that's right.
Hello.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sarah's the
Hi. Can I?
But at least I rolled already, so I know.
Can I get the 20 feet?
Yep.
I'm called politics.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Luckily, I brought the book.
Yeah.
You're making.
Story for some.
What's your point?
Yeah, like
Or this one?
New part of the story.
that one.
Okay.
Oh, it's hitting the.
Then you get everybody.
Oh,
Give me another.
Except for that one.
Can I wait? This one? What's your
For
point?
mine.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's there.
They're
5,
gonna lose
10,
your wife.
15, 20 there. So
I
you
don't
don't
know.
grab.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you
so you
lose
don't
her.
grab anybody except for because it goes.
I should
Grabs
grab
these.
all of them except for that one.
Angie is single.
Yeah, and then 5, 10,
Her
15,
red
20
is
there.
She's
Then one
so
down,
happy.
and then you just don't grab Bree. Okay.
Yeah.
Not ready to mingle.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Just
wow,
out of a
replacement.
relationship.
It's
What
very
saves?
PTSD.
Intelligence.
Just also already.
Fails.
Yeah.
It is complicated.
No.
Fails with a 2.
She's
This
my
one.
ex. We're still talking.
Fails with a 5, I
This is
think.
a lesbian relationship, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
That's just
That's
a
every
normal,
lesbian
normal, yeah.
relationship.
Because then you have an intelligence score.
2 or lower? No. So that one, yeah, those
Either
two
you're
both
mortal
failed. That one
enemies or-
Also,
fails with a.
so homophobic.
Guys, she needs to be able to hear me. Let's see, intelligence save. Fails with a 10. Succeeds with a 20. Fails, I think.
With a
8.
yeah.
So everything except for this one.
Yeah. I'm still taking yeah damage.
Go for it.
Oh.
Six.
2 points of psychic damage. And
Pistols?
I had it on 13 and I rolled a 13. I put it on 18 and I rolled an 8. So I was like, oh. But it didn't.
Yeah.
and they have everyone that failed have
Yeah.
to subtract a d6 from their attack rolls, ability checks, and Constitution saving throws.
Can you roll that d6 and just grab that d6 and use it for all of them? Because
It's
otherwise
just
it's,
your,
it's a lot of people.
2.
Okay, so keep that in mind. 2 off of all of their stuff.
Yeah.
Anything else, Bess?
They can try and make an intelligence saving throw at the end of their turn to end the effect.
Oh wait.
Any movement?
Yeah, I'll move out of the way. Zara is what, 15 feet?
Yes.
So she's in that spot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that'll be 10, 20 on this.
Yeah, I also forgot my movement.
Can
is
I move
40.
one more there?
30.
You want to go 10 feet from me?
Yeah.
Okay, you would have moved out. So where?
Can I move one more?
Here?
Yeah.
Still
So that'd be
Okay.
30 feet if I'm correct, right?
I mean, yours actually your movement is halved while you're in the aura, so that's
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, 10, no, 10, 30, 20. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, after that, it is Sheriff's turn. I rolled the death save, so next on Sheriff. You didn't roll a 20.
Still.
Whichever.
I will use a key point.
It's like really fucking warm weather because the dude's on fire.
Yeah, I will use a key point to dodge.
Okay.
And I will.
Actually, you are still within the 15 feet, so I need to make a wisdom save.
First heal.
Well,
Sure.
if it was already made that wisdom save.
I didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you made it and then he moved.
And he moved. No, that's right. You would simply still be restrained.
It would be
By
kind
it.
of unfair to have you make it roll again,
Yeah.
take the damage again, and all that shit.
Yeah.
So you're still restrained. That's it.
So what do you
You never got out of the restraint.
Sad. I'm healing dying, but dodge. So I heal 8. And then something. I can't make another save, right? Yet.
Not yet. At the end of your turn.
I figured. Just gonna try to hit the one behind me.
He's blinded, so advantage. You're restrained. Disadvantage. So straight roll. And I should go reckless.
No, well, I won't do it.
He's blinded.
Yeah, so straight roll. Let's go for it.
Straight roll.
It's a straight roll.
2 attacks.
It's 2 attacks.
Oh.
Both miss.
Yikes.
With a 1 and a 4.
Yeah, you try to like punch towards it, but there's like this just like multiple skeletal figures that try to drag your arms back.
Hold me back!
They are.
Hold me back!
Anything else you want to do? You're moving to 0, so you don't have that.
Try to make my save.
Make your save.
On dice. With 19.
Next succeeds, so you're no longer restrained by it. Yeah, that's one turn. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. And I'm dodging.
Dodging very well. Because you are within 5 feet of somebody's on fire,
You do suffer a little bit of fire damage.
No.
Okay.
I disagree.
Okay, then it doesn't happen, I guess. You suffer 3 points of fire damage after 1.
after that, it is the turn of those two guys, one of which is still on fire. So, at the end of his turn, he will suffer fire damage.
That's not the end of the turn yet.
Nope. He will make 2 attacks against you.
Straight rolls.
They are.
Dodging.
They're flanking, so straight rolls, yes, except for the guy that's blinded.
But -2 off of these. So first attack,
That's
roll the 4, becomes a 2, that misses. Second attack, may hit with a plus. Oh, not that one. So 18.
Is that with a minus?
That's with a -2.
Yeah, that is.
The other guy at disadvantage because he can't see you.
Can't see you, but straight rolls is flanking.
And I'm dodging.
And you're dodging, so that's actually disadvantage.
Yeah.
Disadvantage, first attack, one of which was a natural 20. The
Oh.
other one, however, totals out to 13.
Misses.
The other one totals out to lower than that, way lower than that, 9, I think.
So you get it with 1 attack.
Because the sword and the arm and everything is on fire, it actually deals a little bit of extra fire damage.
That doesn't work like that.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Because he's going to hit you with a sword that's also on fire.
Yeah, but it doesn't deal extra fire damage. It
It
doesn't
does.
make sense.
Does it?
It hits you with fire
It cauterizes the wound. It heals me.
after it slashes you.
Yeah.
Alright,
They don't bleed to death.
whoever.
Still hurts.
It still hurts you. But it's not like if it's fire, you need to keep the sword in there. Like me for them. That was just it's hot. Okay.
Actually, most
I have a feeling these are little differences.
Really. I've always
It's
been.
just a hunch.
This is how I've always been.
I'm not sure,
Like, my
but
parents used to have 6 of them.
Jesus.
37.
What?
37.
Is that already half?
No, that's going to be half
Okay.
still. So 16, 17, 18. Half is 18.
Roar.
That's their turn. After that, George.
Wait.
Actually, they will move. This one is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20.
I am gonna
25.
try and punch him.
Go for it.
Never mind.
And this one's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20.
I tried to, but maybe you didn't.
Going to go there.
I had a natural 1.
At the end of their turn, they're no longer blinded, okay?
I will see. I thought it my turn.
Okay. In that case, George, still.
I'll just, the start of my next turn.
George is restrained.
will- Yeah. George will use a
Oh
level.
wait, that's an enemy.
The Fink's on deck. Never mind.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, Fink.
We'll use a level 3 slot to cast Mass Healer
Okay, go for it.
to get people up.
Go ahead and roll.
It's gonna be not that useful, but
Alright, because this is not healing word. Yeah. Yikes.
It's mass healing. That is 6 health.
4.
2, 6. So I think that's.
We should do us do to power.
Yeah, no, there's 7 people, so who doesn't want? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah, everyone except Angie.
So how many?
6.
Then I'm back at 20.
How? You're down. Oh, right, you got healed.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Is that camera plugged in?
Oh, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Can you give it to me? No. What? Why does it? I turn around like 5 times.
Is that all that George says?
The hammer's gonna move there. Just punch.
Okay, go for it. Make an attack.
Attempt.
Attempt.
With 19 plus 8, that's probably.
It does hit.
B for max. That is.
Got it back in? Camera?
That is 12 points of damage.
20 points of damage?
12.
12, okay.
I mean, we can make it.
No,
12
no,
points of
12.
damage. I'm fine with that.
12's good, 12's good.
Why doesn't he have 20 in this thing?
The hammer just like hits him because George wants to take feats every time. Do his eyes. But it hits him with the hammer. Hurts, but he's still.
That's the only
Actually,
one I could reach.
he's bloodied. Everything except for the everything except for the giant is bloodied. That way.
Nice.
They don't have blood, but they look hammered. Especially the one that just got hit with a hammer.
Some bones are rattling.
Yeah, their bones are rattling. Then.
Did the one who fell like sound like a xylophone when he fell?
Yeah. On this guy's turn, he's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, gets him here. These skeletal things, this one is going to fly over here. First the skulls, because we did that last thing. First 2. They're gonna cast spells. First, this one is going to cast Magic Missile on George. Which means he's going to cast it at second level, so that's 4 times whatever this is.
Cast shield.
So,
I don't have it, but it doesn't matter.
12 points of force damage to George.
Shield of Fate is the same as shield, right?
Nope.
Does Sarah lie in this space or in
In the space she's occupying. Where the base is as well. Didn't fall backwards, she's on the space that she's down. Other one is going to move here. It's going to assist. Actually, this one's going to cast magic. No, not magic missile.
Wait.
Yes, magic missile on Angie.
You have shield.
shield, but that doesn't work on.
Magic.
Yes, it does. If you,
That's
yeah.
the only thing that stops it.
Specifically, that's the only shield's the only thing that
I
stops.
thought it was.
Want to do that?
It just
Yeah,
stops
so you
it.
shield, nothing happens.
The magic
Yeah, you
missile
think
just-
of damage.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought it was. It doesn't work against.
Now it is the commander. Commander kind of like gets the sword, puts the sword like a little bit away. You expect an attack with the end, but it kind of just like stretches out and is going to try and cast harm. George.
I cast harm on his face. My fists.
Let's see.
But Sarah has how many points now?
6.
George needs to make a Constitution saving throw
Against poison.
against pain.
Is it proficient in that? What is that?
However much he likes to
16.
pretend, he's not actually a martial class.
16.
16 is a... is a success.
Hey, that's cool.
So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
The sheet isn't correct anymore. That's... I need a backstory now.
So George suffers half of whatever this is. Mm.
30.
30, 40,
I was kidding because you stopped counting.
46, 48.
Yikes.
So half of that, 24.
God damn.
Okay.
Not looking too hot, but
His maximum HP, by the way, is also reduced by 24
already.
for the next
Finish it
hour.
up.
Angie, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I'll grab George and I'll cinder slip. Because if I'm correct, you can take someone with me.
That's true.
You teleport yourself on a space you can see within range. So there-ish.
Okay.
So
you...
each creature within 10 feet of the space you left must make a dexterity saving throw.
Gets
Yep.
fire.
Yeah.
Okay. This
And
one...
I'll, by the way, I cast 4th level. Because I don't have 3rd level anymore.
Sarah, fuck you.
So Sarah, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. That guy fails with a 7. This guy...
Oh, wait. That's correct.
Careful.
Careful spell. I'll cast careful spell.
And she just succeeds the save.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just take damage.
Yeah, so Sarah succeeds.
So that's...
This one failed with a 7. This one succeeds with a natural 20.
Okay.
But it's still fire.
Yeah, it still takes half.
Sarah's still down. Yeah, 40-10. I didn't think.
Yeah.
That's
Just here for the number.
12. That's 18 points of fire damage.
Alright, so because the one succeeded
Take half.
is half, so it's 9, but it's double because it's vulnerable, so double again to 18. So it stays 18. The other guy suffers
36.
double, so that's 30.
Right?
How much?
36.
Yes, 36. So the other one indeed incinerates and dies.
The other one?
The other one's still alive.
And after that,
Sarah's done.
I quicken spell.
Yeah.
So, and I want the big guy to make an intelligence
0.
9.
Yeah, I was rolled. I was like, that's really low. Intelligence save 0.
How much minus does he get?
Not that bad, but pretty bad.
Like a -2?
Something like that.
It's smarter than
11 points.
Yikes.
Of psychic damage.
Okay.
And after that, I wanted to make a charisma saving throw.
Fails probably because it rolled a 4.
Yeah, no.
There's no it doesn't have a plus 14 bonus. It's not that charismatic, surprisingly.
No?
No.
It
Oh,
takes
quite
10
charismatic.
points of damage and it's blinded till the end of my...
10 points of damage.
Yeah, and it's blinded till the start of my next turn.
Very well. After Angie, unless there's anything else you want to do.
Nope.
You can
that's
still
all.
walk if you want to walk. George, by the way, is no longer restrained.
Hey, let's go.
No, I'm good.
Okay. After Angie, it is the enemy's turn. Big guy.
It's blinded.
It's blinded. You're alive, right? Lost its sight.
No, I lost saw you.
It killed me last time.
Oh no, yeah, but you did get up. I
No.
guess.
No,
I
she was.
didn't, and didn't make any
woke up.
sound,
You
so
woke
he
up.
wouldn't.
She will go here.
He won't
It
know
will go
if
here.
I'm
God
live.
damn it.
But I.
You can make an attack if you want with disadvantage, because you're restrained. Yikes.
That's a 13 plus 7. Yeah, plus 7, so 20 to hit.
That hits.
So you had a net 20 and a dirty 20.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's normal actually, guys. That's for 9 piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage. This is with your rapier?
Yep.
It doesn't deal as much as you'd hoped.
Because it's not magical.
It's 5. Okay, after that it will attack you, Angie.
Yeah.
2 attacks. At disadvantage, actually. That was really good.
Actually, shouldn't it be a straight roll since it's also blinded?
Yes, it would have
Nice.
been.
Yeah.
That would have been the crit, so... then 9 would have doubled to 18. Or no, not 9. What did you roll? What's your bonus?
I rolled 6. And that's.
Yeah, so
plus
6 of
3.
12 plus 2, 14, so it would have taken 7 damage instead of...
So we
No,
roll
6.
double dice.
Right,
Is,
you roll-
is my
Let's
roll.
roll another die.
No, we're tracking back. How much?
I rolled 6
You rolled
plus
6,
3.
doubled is
So
12
12
plus
plus
3.
3 is 15.
15 halved to
7.
8. Actually, we round
Oh.
up. So
Yeah.
instead of 5, it's 8. There we go. Every little bit counts. Disadvantage attack on you,
I know
Angie, for a 21 still.
Yes.
What?
What a disadvantage.
Well, luckily it's not a natural 20.
That's true.
Rolls.
Mhm.
Wait, I have my reaction back.
Except for... Uh, 17 points of slashing damage.
That's owie.
As well as 25 points of necrotic. What's up?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, it's gonna do that again.
Oh.
Then maybe not fine.
Even with disadvantage, still at 25.
That first one heals.
I do true striking though.
Sure. Remember that.
Shouldn't you?
19 points of
Get this one.
19 points of necrotic
Oh, yeah.
and 15 points of slashing for a total of 20.
Sorry.
34.
34?
Yes. That's the end of its turn, however, and Angie, yeah, and then it is Bree.
Yeah, I'm looking very bad.
I guess you're not.
You're no
the
longer.
only one.
Oh wait, no, you are, because you're still within 50 feet. Sarah's no longer restrained.
That went bad real fast. I went from 90 to 17.
Alright.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up.
You don't have movement. You're restrained.
Then I'm gonna lay down.
Okay.
Lie on
I'm
the
lying down. Bonus action would duplicate.
Okay, you click him.
So 3 breeze are on the ground.
There's a couple of like. The skeleton's also like double. It's really weird. It's like a copy paste issue.
And I 5th level cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay, go
And
for
I cast it at a spot, 30-foot radius.
it. Yeah, you can grab everybody.
So I get everyone up to 6 creatures. So who does not need healing?
I think
I
it's not.
definitely need
Think it's not there this time.
Yeah, but there's 7 people.
think Sarah would need.
Sarah does.
I do.
Do you?
I only have
I'm also at 37.
I can, yeah. Do everyone but this. I was looking worse than this.
only 17 hit points left.
54 left.
Yeah, but you
Get hit more.
Yeah.
Does George need healing?
Yeah, he's at 35.
So do everyone with this.
Go for it.
Okay. I'm just gonna say how much it is, and up to 6 creatures can get that.
Yikes.
For fuck's sake. 14 plus 4 is 18 HP for everyone.
That's your action and your bonus action. You don't have movement, so that's your turn.
Can I make a check?
Yes, go ahead and make wisdom save.
18,
12.
right?
12 fails. You stay there.
I know.
18, right?
Yeah, 18.
Okay.
Sarah's back up. She's at 18 HP.
Yes. Now we're back for sure.
Sorry,
Okay.
I missed it. How much?
18.
Top of the round, Zira. Zira, you are actually within 15 feet of the creature.
And I'm
So
still
we need to make
doing
wisdom save.
Oh yeah.
35.
He moved me inside it again.
Yes.
I can still do it 6 levels, so.
That's a 4.
4. Yikes.
And we might
You
gonna
are
use that.
restrained. And I need to make a Constitution saving throw for your spell.
Well, that's 20 something.
Okay. You suffer 15 points of necrotic. What do you want to do?
The guy in front of you, by the way, is on fire and is really warm.
He's very hot.
Can you be restrained with your spell up?
I don't know.
Those speedy spells.
My speedy spell. Does my speedy spell say anything? Just says my movement increase, I don't provoke opportunity attacks, and I can move through other spaces. It doesn't count as difficult terrain and all that shit. Shizzles. Except if I stop in occupied space, then I get yeeted out and take damage.
Okay. But right now you are restrained. What do you want to do? There's a guy in front of you that's on fire. There's a skull behind you that's on fire. There's a dude way ahead that's on fire.
So much fire.
There's an NG that's not on fire. Strangely
Will be on
enough.
fire probably.
So much fire.
Firewall.
Well, I'm considering it.
Fire all on
Firewall.
yourself.
Because that is maybe if I would do it then
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I don't think that's a good
I'm
idea.
thinking.
And that's your on deck.
I also have
Yeah, that's not a
fire.
good idea.
Oh, will I do this thing that also has fire? Like, the guy in front of me is bloodied, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well try to kill him off with more fire.
Hey, what do you want to do?
Make glove of blasting and gas scorching ray on
As
that.
our attack roll, you'll be at disadvantage because you're both restrained and he's within 5 feet.
I can live with that. Can I borrow a d20?
There
wanna
you go.
Just go reckless.
Yes! This is so
Nice.
good. This is
Out of
perfectly
balance.
balanced.
With a +5 to hit, right?
Yes.
Go for it.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Thank you for that 10.
It gave you some luck for your own dice.
How much is it?
That's a 10.
That misses.
Yes.
Second attack.
You want maybe something else?
Yes, give me a better die. This one sucks.
I only have metal. Maybe you should ask someone else.
Yes, give the cat die. That's good luck.
1.
24?
24 hits.
I rolled
Go
a
ahead,
net
go
20 to 19.
Go ahead and roll for the damage on that one.
That's 6 fire damage.
6, doubled to 12. That kills him. So this one dies, and you still have another attack left.
Nice. Then I'll go.
That, and you don't suffer fire damage at the end of your turn.
Okay. Then I'll go for the big guy.
Correct.
So that's a straight roll.
Yes. Actually, you're restrained. He's within 5 feet and he's blind.
He's not
So you have
within-
advantage.
He's within 5 feet.
5 feet of an ally of yours.
Yep.
Oh.
Which gives her a back tack 6.
Yes! Love that. I love that for me.
Attack back 6.
Attack back.
Natural
There you
20!
go. Go ahead and roll roll
3D.
4d6.
Yes, give me 3d6, please.
You really need to have more dice.
Yeah, I
What the
didn't
fuck are
bring,
the rest of your dice?
I didn't bring my stuff because I came straight out of the circus.
Right.
Oh,
But you should have taken your stuff.
It's good that all your other stuff's here.
yeah, I'm not gonna take my stuff to the circus.
Why not?
Because I was planning to just go home first. But then the circus took longer than expected. Anyways, it's 8, 13, 16.
16
Yes.
on the big guy. Fire damage, right?
Yes.
So it's a crit, which got it doubled to 16. Then it doubles again to 36, 32, right?
Yes.
Why does it double?
Now it's looking
the
past
rest
blade. Because it's
The rest of them are vulnerable.
it is vulnerable to fire.
Yeah.
However, being hit with fire damage also lights it on fire.
Yay!
That's
Makes
hot.
it really warm for Angie and Jordan.
I'm used to it.
Your shells.
We'll find out.
George,
Anything else,
George
Zero?
as well.
Well, I can't move.
Aren't that
Is it bonus action?
Wait,
No.
I need to check. I need to check if it's also because
Did you not?
let's see.
By the way, Chara, you're after.
It is a bonus
Sarah.
action. I shall also cast the mass healing word.
Go for it.
First is best, right?
Yeah, Bess, then Sarah, and then Chara.
8.
8.
So,
Well, she's down.
No, she's...
Who heals 8 hit points?
probably again everyone but Bess, because Bess is still looking
Yeah, for
best, I
this-
think.
The best 8 hit points.
Thanks.
After that, Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, Bess, right?
You're skipping
Yeah,
me.
fuck you, Bess.
I look 5
I
feet.
even reminded you.
Yeah, thanks.
I look 5 feet to the side of the cactus. Doesn't matter which
8,
side.
right?
Okay,
Yes, 8.
there you go.
And then when I cast multi-tested arrow. Okay.
Okay, that's an attack roll. Go for it.
That's a 25.
25. 25 does hit.
I assume so.
It's gonna probably covered in acid.
Yes.
On fire, burned with acid, and blind. So having a rough fucking day.
Great. It deserved it.
You guys attack them.
I do love that I rolled 2 natural 20s with my tiny die.
Actually-
Oh.
Actually, we just walked in and they attacked us.
Well, technically, she threw for.
We drew swords.
That's true.
How bad is George?
21?
21.
21. Very well.
Don't forget, you did get the 8.
I do.
Okay. Anything else?
I wanted to make a constitution.
Constitution save. Oh, it is pretty big.
Yeah.
Roll pretty high.
Probably.
20 dirty.
Yeah.
Nothing happens?
Nope.
Very well. After that, it will be Sarah, and then Chara.
Is Sarah still restrained?
No, she's out of the area.
Okay, she wants to stand up.
Okay.
She has one enclosed of.
Yeah, she's within 5 feet of you.
Well, let's kill it off. She's gonna attack it twice with her short sword. She has a shield in the other hand.
Go for it.
Wow. Now you just moved it a little bit and I have to adjust the whole big. No.
There you go.
First one is a dirty 20, second one is an 18 to hit.
Both hits.
Nice.
18 just, but both hit.
It's okay.
And we just wait.
There's no other ally within,
No, Bree's a little too far away.
within third range, but that's too sad.
Ooh, those are good rolls, huh?
6 plus 5 is 11 piercing damage on the first one.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Second
rush
is
in.
10 piercing damage. So total of 21.
Yikes, that brings him down really low. That guy's looking really bad.
And it's her turn.
If she doesn't move, at the end of her turn, she will suffer fire damage because of the proximity to the guy.
And she will do one step
We're
back.
gonna do it again.
Okay, then she does
We're
trigger
gonna
an
do it
opportunity
again.
attack.
Yeah, but she has her mithril plate and
That's
she's
true.
off the armor, so she
Um,
will take that risk.
it tries to attack her for a 19 to hit, so that misses.
Natural 20.
Great.
No. Then Chara. And
I wanna-
George is on deck. So.
I wanna run up to the big guy.
Well, you're within the area, so you need to make a wisdom save first.
I already did.
At the start of your turn, you have to do it.
I have to do it again?
Yeah.
Jesus.
You can end the effect at the end of your turn, but if you're in the area at the start of your turn,
Even if I made it?
Yes.
Okay. 5.
5 actually restrains you again. However, you do suffer damage, which is good to keep your rage up. Perfect. The other.
We have not moved for a very long time.
I know, it's annoying.
Suffer 16 points of necrotic damage, halved to 8.
It happens sometimes.
I am well aware. I feel like my character always get like something. I wanted to run up and punch it. Now I'll use the effects of the gauntlets and punch him with like the enchanted damage as well.
Go for it.
Recklessly.
Recklessly, okay?
Which is just
Straight
rolls. Uh, 13 probably misses.
13 does miss.
The 26 hits.
Hits. By the way, it is blinded, so...
Right.
So, okay, so the first attack hits.
Right. First attack hits for it's 15 points of damage.
Okay. They couldn't take that again.
And a natural 20.
That hits.
We're doing advantage, right?
You have advantage,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
Because
Natural
you're restrained, but he's blinded, and you're went reckless. So, cancels it out. Homebrew.
That is 6 points of damage.
6. Yeah, as I said, couldn't take the 15 again, so it shatters and crumples to the ground, dying
Oh Jesus. Okay.
to that. The fire then dimming rather quickly. Okay, anything else? You're no longer restrained, so you get your movement.
Right.
Because this goes away, this goes away,
That is pretty cool.
this goes away.
Now you can.
What do you want to do? You have movement left. And a bonus action, I guess?
Yeah. I want to run up to this guy. Use a key point.
Yeah.
And
Flurry
flurry of blows.
Go for it. That guy was looking really bad.
I'm still reckless. So.
That's true.
16.
16 misses.
But a 28.
That hits. Go ahead and roll for damage. It's not nice. 6.
10 points.
Would have killed it, but it doesn't deal as much damage as you hoped it would.
And I want to push it away, so have it make
Strike save.
I think so.
Rolled really low. 15.
Okay. It gets pushed back.
50 fails.
Ooh. I think. Oh, my maneuver?
Wisdom.
My wisdom. Right.
Monk stuff.
No, 15 makes it.
Okay, then he stays there. But he no longer has reactions, right?
Let me still has reactions.
Oh, okay.
That's the
the
other
other
option I could do.
They're all... Then it is George's turn because these guys are all dead.
I'm taking damage as well. Wait. Do fire.
Right, you end your turn with enough feet. Suffered 6 points, half to. For reminding me. Then it's George's turn.
George.
This giant is also dead.
George.
Wait, the guy.
Do you want to do that? Move the hammer?
Can I even reach?
Is 20 feet up and 20 feet away, and has a movement of 20 feet. Pythagoras' theorem technically wouldn't allow it, but it could.
I will cast the Sacred Flame on this guy. I think I'm in range.
Okay. 60 feet, so yeah, use it.
Yeah.
Dexterity saving throws at 12. I roll 2d8. 3d8 actually, and level 11.
Hell yeah. 4, 1. Is 1 point of damage.
21 radiant damage. Yeah, that kills him. This one incinerates in radiant fire.
How bad to the skull?
They've been hit with the psychic explosion from Bess, but aside from that, nothing. But that explosion put them in place. It cracked them a little bit. That's George's bonus action, I'm assuming? Or action?
Action.
And a bonus action?
Bonus action, I'm gonna move one of the hammer up to that flaming skull.
Within range. Go ahead and hit it.
That's a 19.
19 to hit? Hits easily.
For 12 points of damage.
12 points. Looking really bad, but still alive.
At least the spiritual weapon does something.
Yeah, it couldn't hit. It couldn't take that again.
That's George will move away from
There?
Yeah.
Well,
Just to spread out in case they do fireball again.
after that, it is the guy's turns again. They are going to cast Magic Missile at second level again. But all of them directed towards George.
Damn it.
Can do it.
George.
So for one of them, I rolled 4, so that's 4 times 4. 4. So George suffers 20 points of damage. And the other one does the same thing. 4 times 3 for 12. Plus 4. 16. That's their turns. This one is going to move.
George is
It's going to go back inside, allowing for George to make an attack of opportunity if he wants to.
Yes.
with this hammer, right?
Damn it, do I? I don't
With
see
his
it.
regular hammer, yeah.
Yeah, I will.
So he is a warcaster.
Yeah, but Sacred Flame is
Where does he
damage.
go inside?
Sacred Flame would cause it to make a force dexterity saving throw.
Sacred Flame. Oh, yeah, it's radiant damage, right?
That's radiant damage, yes.
But his hammer is decent.
If he hits, it's 1d10 plus
That's
either fire or you can
Radiant.
choose for radiant, but it's only a d6 instead of a d8.
We'll take that d6 extra, because the fire will not do anything.
Chloe, what do you do?
He'll try to hit with his hammer.
Go for it.
24.
24 definitely hits.
It's a D10 plus a D6 then, right?
Yes.
That is... Well... 7, but like 5 points of radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
And...
It's magical.
2 points of magical.
6 points of like...
Okay, with that, as the skull flies by, George makes a haymaker at it and just shatters the skull. Doesn't make it.
It's like bounces inside.
Let's see.
How bad does the other
The
one?
other one is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 35. It's going to actually be in the doorway within 5 feet of George.
How bad does he look?
Pretty bad. It's bloodied already, at least.
Okay.
Okay, after that, it is Angie's turn.
4th level magic?
Yeah. Go for it.
Do that.
Yeah, no. 4th level magic missile.
Okay, that. It's
Oh, no,
cast.
but it's
It casts shield.
For fuck's sake.
Nothing happened.
That
They
was
have shield
yeah,
and
no,
you realize that.
that happened.
Wow.
That's fine, then I'll just cast 4th level magic missile.
Shield stays up though.
Shield stays up.
Yeah.
Sad.
Even kijken, but then I want it to make an intelligence saving throw.
Perhaps surprisingly, these things are decently smart. Yeah, but its saving throws aren't. 13.
Oh, fails. So it takes
Nice.
12, 15 points of light damage.
Okay, it's still up.
Charisma
Barely.
saving throw.
Save is a.
Ooh, look how charismatic this thing
11.
Yeah.
And it is just a face. It's just a pretty face.
is. It's handsome.
That's an 8 instead of an 11.
Does it have Riz?
Have a hell of a job on it.
How much?
It was an 8 instead of an 11, but.
Oh, right, because of cantrip.
That's 9 points of radiant damage, and it's blinded.
9 points of radiant damage. It isn't blinded. It just dies.
Oh, okay.
As it tries to fly in as well, you try to hit it with the bolts. They all just like kind of clatter into its shield, no effect. But as the little mind spike takes effect in its mind, a horn just comes from the side and crushes it, just shattering it, mainly George's direction. So as little pieces of bones clank off of George, the area grows quiet. You're safe.
I'll help. Yep.
Thanks.
She needs it.
Grounds.
Yeah, it was not my turn, otherwise I would have gotten up myself, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh no, it's 3 breeze. Wait, let me roll if I can.
Pick up the right tree.
It's an 8.
Yeah, you try to pick up the other tree.
Yeah.
God damn it.
At that point, you stand up yourself.
The other one.
What are these?
What do you guys want to do? You guys kind of like breathe for a second.
Go inside.
Oh.
Let's see what that was all about.
Yeah, that's.
Before- Yeah.
I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, before that, I'm gonna take these two.
You're gonna take them now?
Wait, maybe not.
I mean, it's right before a rest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, then I. Oh wait, yeah. I thought. Sorry. I
That's
thought
fine.
it was inside something else.
You guys enter. Let's see, who would be the first? Zero with our speedy stuff up would definitely be the first. So you enter inside, and inside you
So it's
see
just like
a small
whoa.
pillared, what would be the equivalent of what normally is like a small church. At the end of which you see a relatively familiar altar, one you've seen in the jungle before, with a large 8-pointed star above it. A small shrine, little church to Prime Minister.
Okay, let's investigate this room for hidden
The
treasures.
bottom
Go for it.
Is also a point.
29.
You find a variety of like very old bones and dust that you recognize to be bone dust. Of bones being pulverized. No treasure though.
So how many bones and bone dust do I find?
Bones are its own treasure.
How much do you want to take?
As much as I possibly can.
Write down whatever the fuck you want. I don't know. There's a lot of
I
bones
want to
here.
make an entire hourglass full of bone dust so I can make a bone dust
Sure.
hourglass.
It's a little morbid, but
That's
that you would have
okay.
enough for that.
Why?
Because then my hourglass is more special.
Anything else?
Yeah.
You can
Also,
have
I'm-
enough bone dust for that. Sure.
Also, I'm totally into the bonus stelling right now. It's not a face, Mom!
Jesus. That's terrifying.
Eventually, though, the rest of you, the ones who want to, begin to enter as well.
It's important so you
Do
can
I?
still join a family game night. Random bone person.
Yes!
Just bone dust in here and bones?
Yeah.
Do we need to make light in here, or?
You would have to, yes.
Dancing. Okay, before you do that, I put off.
Oh wait.
I
Yeah.
would have been blinded
Make a
several
dexterity
times.
check.
But
Just
you-
to see if you can do it quick enough.
wait.
Okay.
Jesus.
I would have been blinded, by the way, several times during the combat.
Yeah, but you were
With the
down
fire, right?
also.
Yeah.
But you were down, so it's okay.
Yeah.
You saw like
You just have
I
a
fireworks.
little
literally
headache.
only healed people, and that's it.
Exactly. You don't have to see them for that anyway.
Mm.
You just have a little headache.
You need to choose a point within range. So.
Don't know about all of you, but I'm going to my tent and follow this.
In front of it.
I'm gonna sleep in the bone cellar.
No, me neither.
Bone temple.
No, now we look for traps so we don't actually step on something and suddenly sparks fire.
Sarah goes, is it wise to put up a tent in front of it? Considering if there's more of them out here. Perhaps.
I hope we kill all of them.
I guess. We did kind of like kill all of them.
But it's like 4 humanoid skeletons outside, I guess, that you can also fuck with. Yes. I just realized that those are full skeletons.
You just like...
Now I have a bone that carries my spell.
Sure.
Goodbye, spell stick. Hello, spell bone.
You would have to cast it into it, though.
I'll do that.
She has the time.
What do you guys want to do?
What did you suggest then, Sarah? Hang up somewhere else?
Sending up inside, perhaps? I mean, if you want to sit outside, go for it.
First we need to scout inside, see if it's safe.
I think she kind of points over Zira, who just ran out with a bag of bones. I think she did.
Is it safe in there?
Are you also screaming like bones, bones, bones?
Bones, bones, bones.
I have
Bones, bones.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
I just use my magic to make the bones float, but it's just my mage hand holding a bone that's going around.
That's a gruesome sight.
Sarah turns back to you and goes, she's really weird.
Yeah, she's young. So.
Yeah.
I'm dancing with my bones.
She's dancing with a corpse.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Yeah, it's...
Well,
I mean,
we have been had her around long enough that we are not
At least,
we've seen her eat a human.
surprised by this.
yeah, at least
Right.
these don't have like meat on them, so you
Yeah.
can eat them as a snack.
I'm not sure if I'll sleep tonight.
I just think like some
You get used to it.
I'll play you a lullaby. It will be alright.
you
My
can all
dragon
like
suddenly
sleep
flies
inside.
around to the
I
bone.
think it's a good idea if someone stands out watch outside.
It will be. I'll
There's something evil twitching in your kitchen. Oogly boogly.
I'll take first watch. You guys sit up inside. I'll
Terrible, horrible bones.
keep an eye out for you.
I'm just
I'm
doing.
gonna set up my tent. You do.
Me and all my friends are
Outside?
dancing with
Yeah.
the bones.
I'm setting
Like-
the tents up
You
inside.
can't set up the tent inside. It's like
No?
it's like hard stone floors.
Then I give the tent to Bess. I don't know if Bess wants to sleep inside or outside.
Just sleeps inside.
Okay, no, then we're just gonna sleep inside.
Just roll out your bed.
You guys can
and
all
That's crash.
run through your long rests. It is a travel long rest though, so half your level's worth of spells rounded up you get back, and you get half your hit die back.
Yay, we get 6.
You can spend your hit die, not the ones you got back, but the other ones, to regain hit points.
How much hit die did you use last time?
4.
So you have 7.
So how does this work
I
again?
see that
Because
she
I
only
knew how
wanted
it worked when I had.
You have an amount of levels. You get spell slots back, an amount of levels worth equals to half your level rounded up, so that's 6. So either that's 3 second levels, 2 third levels, 1 sixth level, a fifth, and a 1, whatever. And then any hit die you have, you can spend
Yeah.
to get hit points back. And then at the end of the long rest, you get half your hit die back, but you can't use this yet. Sarah does at one point, by the way, wake you up, Utsil, to switch in for a second watch.
Yeah.
She has then inside.
I'll
Yeah, I'll
journal.
I'll still drink these two. Just to be sure.
Exage.
You guys let me know when you're done with your long rest. With Besh,
A bag full of. I'm just gonna put it back.
if something were to happen, would you want everybody else to leave or can they stay? It's up to you.
I don't know.
Oh wait.
That's hard to say because I don't know what's gonna happen.
Do you want us to leave?
They won't. They're
Ju-
not.
just-
They're not
just-
technically there for it.
Bye.
Okay. You guys can finish up your long rests there if you need to.
Remember. 9th of September. Oh, the ghost. The goat. The goat.
You wake.
Sword.
To a familiar place. Stone platform in front of a basin of greenish acid, dimly reflected in candle and torchlight. And sitting in the lounge area, on the larger sofa, kind of like rested back, the draconian visage. The dragon. The wings folded back, the club tail kind of like hangs off to the side, but more humanoid than his other. He stands up upon you noticing him. He goes, "That gift. I felt it unlock new potential. Unlock something. New forms of magic. I'll say it's interesting. What is it?"
I thought you gave me the.
I gave you the powers some time ago, and develop them is up to you. Exactly sure how they do. Each individual.
I casted it. It failed. I actually wouldn't be able to tell you.
Right. That's too bad. But look at you. I gave you untapped potential, and you form it into power. Quite proud of you. Something worries me. And gets up and begins to pace. He's like at a 30-foot distance at this point. Where were you? Think was I'm available.
Died.
Not today.
Yeah, he just died.
I don't mean today.
Oh.
I meant yesterday.
I don't really know how it works. Maybe we're in a place where they don't allow things to spy.
And why were you in this place?
Because we were looking for someone.
Right. Still that. You still follow their orders now, huh? And begins to kind of like get closer to you, like 15, 10 feet. Travel with them. Use my magic for their goals. You were meant to observe them.
I'm trying to gain their trust.
We're there to observe. Make friends.
Friends.
Regardless. Like this. The second time, where I do not approve. Perhaps you've been spending too much time with these people. Don't push me away, Bazrak. Don't go places I can't see. Don't self in danger, at risk of losing my gift. Because you know, I am what you truly have. And like gets close and like puts one big meaty hand like kind of like on your shoulder, gets like on one knee to be near eye level with you, but he's still looking down. It's my fault for putting you in that situation. I had not imagined you so weak, easily swayed to do their bidding. I lost your love that easily. Do you not appreciate all that I've done for you? Stares back at you with red eyes. Red, the green eyes with like the red rim.
Hey, I'm exploring areas. We've not had a lot of information on the desert. Getting that now.
Perhaps your travels are eluding me.
Pass by a bit more, but I don't want to.
If it's true, I'm still loyal. You travel with them. Sometimes they have to be alone, right? Find a moment. Get one. I don't care how. I don't care when. You're a good liar. I trust you can figure it out. Before you go somewhere where my vision turns back, walks back to the seat and sits down. Yes. And you begin to feel the falling backwards, and the darkness overtakes you again. And when you wake up, it's just at the end of your lung. Hey.
Well, it does make sense though.
Yeah.
It would make sense if yeah, you're the only one in Holland, but
Right.
let's not deal with the
Internships.
with the internships in other lands. No, why
So-
should we?
Did you get ghosted?
It doesn't make sense at all. No.
You all wake up the following morning having finished your long rest.
Aren't you sleepy?
Out. No, I sleep standing in my armor.
With your eyes open.
I sleep in my dinosaur pajamas.
So, you all wake up the following
this.
morning. I don't know who you would have woken
So
up, probably
pajamas,
George
it's
for the
just-
last watch.
Probably, yeah.
Another day of travel is ahead of you unless there's anything else you guys wish to do.
I want to cast Find Familiar first.
Find familiar, go for it. I would like for somebody to roll a d6, by the way, for the weather.
Okay, I was it last time, so
Yes. No, I'll roll one. That's a 4.
again.
That's the same thing, still windy, with bad long-range visibility.
It's fucking windy.
So, you all get ready in the morning. Is there anything specific anyone wants to do before leaving this location?
Did we know how many?
Put the spell in my bone.
Sure.
And then I cast the spell on all of us.
Okay.
Did we know how?
Everybody
many,
except for Sarah, right?
Yes, she's not important.
How many
Oh, shit.
days travel there still was?
She's not important
George
to me.
isn't very sure, but it's less than a week total. It's way less than a week.
It's less than a week, but not less than a day. Okay.
Not sure.
I will.
Sorry, I
George's
didn't,
scrying spell just kind of lets him just not teleport, but very quickly move, which he can't discern distances too well.
Okay, that's right.
He just knows the direction.
Then I won't do the hot pot yet. I will give a couple of people like the extra temporary hit points.
Yes.
Hit points? You have those again?
I don't remember.
And you guys begin
Me
to
neither.
leave, right?
Probably George.
I think Bez had. I think Zera had.
Did I?
Probably, yeah.
Who's leading the move, by the way? You are? Okay. In that case, I would like for you to make a perception check.
Disadvantage?
Bad long range visibility is only if you really specifically want to see something that's far away. Just general perception checks. Like you have to imagine like you can see like 300-400 meters still before it kind of becomes blurred.
How many temporary HP it was?
4. 4 actually. Remember.
That's
Eight up.
George's sheet.
8's up. I put it in the bone and then I cast it.
Yeah.
We all unless specified otherwise,
Shortcut.
always 8.
Okay.
Yeah, 4.
While you're walking, by the way, Sarah comes up to you, Zero, and goes,
Do those superiority die come back?
yes, they do. They even come back on short rests, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Sarah comes up to you, walking like beside you while you're holding the bone. She goes, is that something that happens often at your kobold home?
Collecting bones.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Oh,
Kind of like turns to you, Bess, and goes,
by the way,
you too?
could you shoot a fireball?
Only
to
the
me?
one.
I shake my head while having like bone covered, like bone
Yeah,
necklace.
the skull.
The skull.
Why?
I'm going through kobold
Because I
puberty.
get extra fire.
I get real interested in bones.
So,
Right.
Neo cannon launcher.
It's odd though to see,
How much?
no offense,
Swords?
but two completely different kobolds. You're not from the same group. then.
No. But I'm an
Empowered to
honorary
give it
black
to,
kobold.
How do you know?
Because the dragon said so.
Could you cast this?
Dragon. You know the dragon?
Extra.
Yes, I left
Per
my
attack.
dragon. It gave me this page of book that I'm totally holding right now. I stole it and then a nice wood elf was like, come with me and I'll give you this gecko. And I was like, yes, I'll do that.
That gecko?
Yes. A nice wood elf gave him to me. After, yeah. Now I think about it, it was kind of fucked up.
What happened?
Well, I'm technically still a child, and a
Sure.
Strange adult man asked me to come with him and he would give me a pet.
You did it though.
I did, and it turned out fine. But I don't think that's how it would normally go. But
You
in my
mentioned it,
case,
yeah.
everything turned out great.
You kind of like Sarah kind of like looks at the more human people around and goes, "Where did you pick these two up?"
The jungle. Good, her at least.
Yeah, and then her.
Him.
Oh, sorry.
Well, we
In the
found
swamps.
him in the swamps. He was being attacked by
an ooze.
an
I was
ooze.
swallowed.
He was swallowed.
Inside of an ooze.
Yeah. And we managed to get him out. And since
You
then
were-
he
you were
joined us.
in the pool of ooze, right? Yeah. I remember it.
Yeah, we're a weird kind of family.
Yeah. Somebody give you that thing. Points over at Fink.
I made him.
I think that's how that works.
Yeah, it does. You
Magic.
do a little thingy like this, and then you
Right.
sit down for 10 minutes, and then poof.
Yeah, most of us are.
Or
I have a,
I
I have
said
a magic,
most.
I have a magic hand.
that just looks unsafe.
I created it. I made that.
Did you cause it?
No,
No, the
a plant? No, a troll. Yes,
Yeah,
that was the troll.
dire troll.
A merch troll.
I thought she ate it.
No,
No.
a dire troll.
Oh
pulled
no,
it
that
off.
was from someone else. I did.
She asked.
I
She asked
did-
me if she could eat it, but I declined.
So which one of you are magic people then? So most of you.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that much of the last fight. I didn't expect so much like waves of stuff to happen.
Yeah, and
It's kind of out quick.
Well, we are all magic people except you.
Huh.
I set stuff on fire.
Oh, we can set stuff on fire too.
I
She
just
makes
collect
stuff.
a lot of magic items.
Okay.
I can insult you.
I make magic items as well.
Okay. I can do that too.
And then you're being really.
But she
hurt
can
by
insult you real well.
Oh, that yes. There's.
But I also make magic items. And I make potions!
I really hoped that when there was a group of travelers coming in and we were gonna go with them, that I would not be so magically inclined. But I'm wrong.
Yeah, if we would lose our magic, we would be pretty useless.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, except
Well, I still have the magic items if I don't have my own.
I still have this.
yeah,
That
I have
was
a stick.
surprised.
I have a bone.
Yeah, mine is more fancier, ladies.
I have a machete still.
Hey,
For the
my
jungle.
stick is pretty fancy. It was very expensive.
I also have this walking stick. And I have this
So you have a stick.
protective
then.
outfit.
It's a quarterstaff.
Do you also do anything else with the stick?
You shouldn't.
I sometimes hit people with the stick.
Yeah, you should.
But
I have
that's
more
not, I'm not
outfits.
that strong. I mean,
This is my
it
favorite.
doesn't do much.
Old-timey
Yeah.
swimsuit.
There it goes.
You're strong-hearted.
Yeah.
You're one.
Anyways,
Well,
do you have
group, I
more
guess.
questions about my bones?
No, think I'm good. Thank you. At least I know what I'm dealing with.
George makes weapons. As
He's
you
a smith.
probably heard last night.
Right. Yeah, that was obnoxious.
Yeah, you get used to it.
I doubt I will.
Ah,
I
you
just
will.
use these
I
early
got
ducks.
used to it as well.
Just again, just like rubs her face, like not knowing what the fuck she's dealing with right now. Well, knowing now, but being even still confused about it.
You want some candy?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Don't you get hot in that olive armor?
Get used to it. Else doesn't weigh that much.
Well,
Yeah, how come? Because his armor, and I point to George, is really heavy.
Loud.
Yeah, loud.
It happened to be that. Kind of looks at George, who's a little pace away, not really catching most of this conversation.
he's sleepy.
She goes. It happened to be that
He's overeating.
a dwarf came in some time ago, and we found them on the outskirts of Aurelia. And the only thing that was carrying was just these stacks and stacks of mithril in a backpack. And well, I did a good word for him, and in return he smithed most of this stuff for me.
Have
You
we
just have a
seen?
reason to. You needed somewhere to stay.
Mm-hmm.
We heard George talk about it, but have we seen it?
George's hammer is mithril.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would have probably like said something about it.
George is fangirling over
No,
that.
George didn't catch some of this. You guys can fill him in next time.
Yeah.
He's like trailing behind. He's like, it's really fucking heavy, guys.
And probably very hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over
I mean, he's fire resistant, so that's not
Yeah.
necessarily the issue. It's mainly the fact that he isn't that fast, and he's in armor, and he's walking up sand dunes.
Come on, George.
Eventually, though, the
Hurry.
landscape around you turns into the more like the mesa, and it leads you
Wasn't
into
it
like.
already?
You know, it began to turn into mesa.
Oh.
Now it becomes like there's these pillars everywhere, and it begins to like create these larger plateaus and leading you through these super wide caverns and ravines. Before eventually it becomes less and less, and at one point the ravines you're walking through are like between like 30 and 20, sometimes 10 feet wide, and much higher, like 30, 40, 50 feet high, giving you this relatively like compressed feeling. You guys kind of like wade through. You made a perception check, right? What was it?
There was a 13 plus.
Plus 6?
Yeah, so
19.
19.
You guys continue, and sometimes you guys take breaks and you talk and you make your way through. And eventually, the ravines begin to widen again, back to like the hundreds of across. And so you would notice at first that at one point the ravines begin to widen, or like a lot of the pillars that are sprouting up everywhere are gone, and you see this like faint point of structure in the very like off over the horizon. Like it's like the line is like wavy. The bad visibility is there, but the 19 is pretty good. You see like this strange structural point that begins to emerge over the horizon.
Cool.
The sun isn't necessarily setting, it's like midway through the afternoon at this point.
Can I gauge how far away it is?
An hour or two?
Oh,
It doesn't take that long to walk to the horizon, it's not that far actually.
We're getting close to it.
Yay!
I can see something.
It's windy. It's still.
It's fucking
setting in
windy.
your eyes.
I mean, there's something like a point over there.
Well,
I
make a
pointed
perception
out.
check.
Advantage, disadvantage.
Advantage because help, but disadvantage because windy, so straight roll.
Oh, straight roll.
Just-
This is 0.
0, okay.
It's around
You
over
don't see
there.
it, it's fucking sandy.
No idea why you.
You don't see that point over there? It's a quite star. It's a
I only
star
see
black
hills.
point.
No.
As you guys are slowly approaching it, Bree,
Yeah.
this goes past you as you receive a message from a sending spell. Going, I'm Watcher Leofric for Jillian. She's in good health. She wanted to ask for your help in understanding her passing, when you're able. That's 25 words. You can respond if
What?
It goes by pretty fast. It comes out of nowhere.
Yeah. Do I need to respond directly, or can I respond later?
You have maybe like a minute, I'd say, to respond.
Okay.
You can't respond 2 hours later.
So anyway,
I mean, I don't think the spell says anything
I
about
say,
that.
I have received your message.
Come again?
I will ask George to respond when we are safe and able to do so. Greetings, Bree.
You get a response. She says her nights have been plagued for a while. She intends to investigate the manner of her death, to learn to understand it. Ends again.
Bad idea.
You're strong.
Terrible
That
idea.
stupid knees of mine.
What? What do you say?
Yeah, that comes out of nowhere for the rest of you as you're like kind of watching.
What are you
Bruce
talking about?
Yeah, you know, Julian?
Yeah, we know. We carried her for a long time dead.
the corpse in
She-
the hole.
She's dealing with some heavy stuff, and she
I
Yeah.
can imagine.
Yeah.
wants to
Having been dead for so long.
figure some stuff out. How? Yeah,
How she
some
died?
dark stuff. How she died. What happened
I
to
think
her.
that's a very bad idea because
Couldn't you just say,
Yeah,
oh,
she
you
was
were
basically-
sacrificed to a dark god and then keep it at
Yeah,
that?
she was ritualistically
Well,
sacrificed.
I say.
That's enough
That I want-
information, right?
Well, I can want to talk to her when we are also at a good place for that, because right now we're on the road and it's not that.
I don't think it's safe for her to, investigate this group of people who we cannot beat
Yet.
yet. But every time we have tried, it didn't go. So
I told her to
Beat them
wait.
the last time, right?
Well, they
No.
just keep
So if she's
retreating.
so if
They-
she's
they
wise,
retreated.
she
So we
doesn't
were
Anything,
interfere.
we're very
right.
close to beating them.
If she's wise, she
That's-
does not interfere.
I mean, they did say she wishes to understand her passing when you're able.
Yeah, when I'm able, but I'm not able right now.
Exactly.
So that's what I said. And harsh to say, but busy right now, and I want to help her when we're able to.
yeah, but maybe that's something we have to move up the agenda a little bit.
Well,
Not to
it was
feel
not on my
Nightmares of
agenda
no
to be fair.
consequence to me. Figure them out. Love, Bree. Yeah, fixed. That's kind of harsh.
Sarah pops up going, "You had a corpse for a year?"
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
still
Have one.
And I opened the portable hole for a second. Look, we still got some.
What
Don't
the
mind,
fuck is that?
don't mind the hourglass.
I don't know his name.
Right. Okay.
And I just very quickly
Yeah.
cover it up again and
She's just getting fucking weird.
Yeah, you do not want to be.
you still want to
Want
be
to
friends
get-
with us?
Yeah, you don't want to get too much
We are
caught up in this.
strictly in a work relation
It was
right
a joke.
now.
It was just Jesus. Understand sarcasm.
So let's keep it that way.
Right.
Otherwise, you'll probably end up dead.
It was a very logical reason that we kept her with us.
Don't ask
Sure.
questions you don't want answers to.
I have stopped asking questions.
Question, Sarah. You have the sciencey stuff, right?
I have all the science, yes.
I have a question because I see very badly.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can like.
You need glasses?
Yeah.
I'll make you glasses.
Thank you.
Glasses aren't common. You've seen them mainly among the very rich. Like you've seen them before
Yeah.
among the noblemen.
Maybe she
they're-
can tweak them.
They're a little bit more common in Barbadoof, where quite a few gnomes have them.
I can also make
They
something
are-
like that, right?
Yeah, there would also be something
I
within
could
no
make it
capabilities.
Yeah, but
Um,
I'll make them.
Super good. Like, you're able to see in the dark with them good.
I mean, can Brie make them then?
Yeah, but maybe you guys can combine the two, like the
Yeah,
dark
but, yeah,
vision
well-
from Bree, but like the sharpness.
I'd say work together. If you want
I'm
to.
totally
So-
broke, so
So
I
and a
can
plus,
tell you.
so a +2 on perception checks and dark vision, like, right? That's what you're going for.
I mean,
then.
yeah, but I still want to keep them on daylight, and like
Hmm.
They gotta fix the light problem. Yeah.
Would maybe be way more expensive.
Yeah, I could
Awesome.
definitely do that.
But if you figure that out, you can make your own better.
yeah, and then
upgrade
you
yours
can
indeed.
fix your own things.
Yeah.
Also, I need to test your eyes.
That terrifies me.
Well, I don't know how bad your eyes are, but you need to see well, right? So I need to see what kind of crystal glass lenses I need to use, you know?
Yeah, no,
They're different. Some people have worse, some people have kinda bad.
Would I know this?
I doubt you would know this, but
I know everything.
sure.
Read it in a
You would
random
not know
noble
this.
book somewhere.
You're not an optician, so no, you don't know.
I just know I don't see as well as you guys do, and it's
Trust me, once we're in a place where I can have the time to research, I'll test your eyes and make them good.
that
Are you
would be
guys
nice.
still approaching, by the way?
Yeah, we're still.
Yes,
we're
this
doing
all
it
happens.
all.
This happens on the road.
Yeah. There's like these like little groups of rocks and stuff still around, by the way. Like the general area begins to
Zones?
clear in the distance.
We
Um,
need to make stuff for
And so you do notice off to your left,
I have a whole list
way
of
at the
things
horizon,
I
you
need to
see a
do
small group of
first. I can also buy it.
seemingly humanoids-ish in the waves of the heat. Mainly, the thing you notice is that they're carrying a large golden, like, piece atop a blank red flag.
But like
That-
the ones.
A little bit like the red they were carrying, but like they're carrying a flag, which is the main thing where you notice them.
Right. Oh.
It's too far away to discern which way they're traveling, especially with the bad visibility. But you do notice that you're not the only ones here.
have company, so we might want.
A little bit. It's like a more akin to like the top of a pyramid. Is there anything you guys do?
I mean, it is on route, right?
They're to the left. You're
They're
not.
to the
You
left.
can't see which way they're traveling. Too bad visibility for that. But the big flag makes them noticeable,
They're over there.
which is the reason you see
You
them.
see sand.
Yeah, you don't
The
see
other-
them.
the other way.
What do you guys want to do?
The other.
You are
way.
still about like 2 hours away from the pyramid. Maybe like an hour, 45 minutes. But
You know.
What do you guys want to do?
Pass without trace.
You guys pass without choice?
Yeah, because we want to move stealthily, and
You
I can
really
do
do.
that. So
Let's do
There
stealth.
are like cacti and like rocks and stuff that are beginning to draw long shadows that pass without trace can allow you to benefit from. So
Yeah.
go for it.
pass without trace.
So that's plus 10, right?
plus 10 on your stealth checks.
I'll roll for Sarah though.
No. Okay.
Tiny die. I love you.
This is not that great of a roll, but
Well, Tiny
I have
die.
plus 21
wait.
literally right now.
Tiny die was very nice to me.
Because I already had a plus 11 for myself.
You're plus 11?
Yeah.
How?
My dex,
Expertise.
and I have expertise.
Sarah got a
History, perception, persuasion, and stealth.
Sarah got a 23 with pass without a trace. Really, what'd you get?
26.
26. 0.
31.
Dirty one or 30?
31.
31. Okay.
Great.
Angie?
Because I
A
rolled
19.
tiny dice. Rolled
19.
another net 20 for
And George?
George had a.
Oh, you did roll disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Your armor.
George had a 15.
Yeah, that was the lowest one.
Okay.
First.
15?
George had a 15. And I had
20? Yes?
I rolled 2 4s.
32 and a 31.
Wait, you did best.
I'm concentrating on that.
Eight, yes.
Oh,
That's
sorry, I
8
missed that.
people. The total is 197 divided by 8 gives you an
Oh, no.
average stealth of 24.625.
Wow.
Thank
pretty
you,
good.
natural 20.
You guys basically disappear in like the winds and the shadows and stuff like that. But you guys do
Say the wobbly.
turn quiet. And you begin to move slower. Just traveling at stealth moves you slower. So you're probably going to be arriving in 3 hours rather than 2. At the end of which the shadows draw very long. Not like the sun is just really low, and if you try to look towards towards the west actually, which is kind of the direction you're traveling, to your left, it does become a little hard to see. But you keep focus on where the pyramid is. And at one point you come to
Did the guys get close?
no, they get further away.
Oh.
But at one point you
No need for-
come to like a cliff, at which point you guys can oversee what is a large dip in the land, where it's there's a cliff, and you can see the other. You can see that it continues, but it kind of continues over the horizon. And you see in the center of this, you see this massive pyramid that isn't just a pyramid. It's like it's built on a very thick, strong foundation with like a small wall and 4 towers around it, like watchtowers, almost like a castle, but rather than a house in the center, it's like a big pyramid that comes up. You see that some distance away from the pyramid, there's also a wall currently under construction. You also see scaffolding up against the pyramid. You see like all these little dots of humanoid shapes walking around,
Probably carrying
moving.
fire.
Not a whole lot of fire.
Really? No.
You said, what did you say? Sorry.
Probably carrying like torches and fire.
Not a whole lot of
No.
that. There's a few stationary places where there's indeed light, but not a whole lot of fire. But yeah, that wall is still under construction, and you see an area off to the north where there currently seems to be some sort of like excavation where they're taking rock and like moving them to be part of the construction. On the inside, you see small one-story buildings. It's not a whole city, I would say. That would make it too dense, but there is buildings and houses and such in the wall. And then to your left, you see to the south there is a weird open space where you see 20 odd 8-pointed stars shapes that are stuck right up in the ground. Somebody make a perception check. 1 or 2 people.
Yeah, not me.
Not Angie.
2 of us, Cheryl?
Yeah, sure.
That's not great perception.
Well, oof.
That's okay.
But
What'd you get?
16.
16?
11.
11. You don't see anything. You see that atop of the wooden stars that are planted there. There is something on top of it. You're not sure what. Like they're standing up like this, and there's something against it on one side, but you can't see what.
Demons.
You see all these like little shapes, and by the way, what's
The
walking around at
faces.
the bottom is humanoid shape. They have arms, legs, and a head. There's a few
They're like stick
that
figures.
seem to be at this distance, yes, but there's a few that seem to be larger. Very few that seem to be smaller, if any. And larger, I mean like large size.
Yeah.
And they're all like at this point, a lot of the construction is like halted for the.
Well, that's something we might want to discuss while we're not up close yet. How do we want to go about this? Want to sneak the whole way, or do we want to do heavily damage?
You find yourselves looking across the canyon. You saw the people that are there. The fact that the walls under construction. You saw the pyramid with the towers and strong fundamentation. There's, by the way, like a massive staircase that goes up to a much higher point, very akin to what the pyramid looks like that the Sphinxes have, although like on a platform, like a fortified platform. And you see that everything, you can see areas where they have rebuilt, like even the pyramid, like there's a large chunk that is like notably newer rock than the rest of it. That's about it. Yes, we're there. What do you guys want to do?
Well, we were tasked to just check it out.
Yeah. Not engage.
Can we, if we sneak closer, can we see more?
You would be able to discover more specifics.
That's an idea.
Let's see how long that takes, because I need to recast it for every hour. I have two
The travel, by the way,
slots
was 3 hours to get here, so you've had used 3 times more. Get all the way from when you wanted to cast and when you first saw the guys to where you are.
Okay, that's not what I did then.
No.
Okay, in that case, I would need all of you, at least for right now, to roll hit stealth.
Yeah, because I did not think about it that I would do that.
Okay.
No, that would
Because
be
3 spell slots for that, I think that's too much. And it's okay for me.
Luckily, Sarah rolled a 22.
26.
26. Sarah?
9.
9. Angie?
11.
11.
I had a 17.
17.
And
George?
George had a 14.
14. Bess?
But then I would have done it the other way around, like first 2 hours normal, and then the last hour when we get really close.
I mean, the first one was necessary to avoid that group with the flag.
Yeah, okay.
But your average is still a 15.6.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Something I misinterpreted.
But you guys currently seem to be relatively safe here on the corner.
Do we wanna...
This camera for the past 2 minutes.
Oh god.
Nice.
Reset that. Sarah's also kind of like looking over and going, "Do you think those are the same ones that we fought yesterday?"
Can't be sure.
I can't
Maybe.
see.
Can I see?
Those other might.
You already made a perception check.
Can I see?
The 16. With that, you cannot see it. No. You guys have to get closer if you really, or have some way of seeing closer by.
You have to get closer.
Think.
We could say 7.
If you can see through Fink, I can see through my dragon.
That would be an option of getting closer and seeing, indeed. Moving your position.
Wanna do that? Or
Maybe
you're
I
not
can,
comfortable
I
with
can
that?
make Fink invisible if that eases you. Invisible Fink. Okay, I make Fink invisible.
So Fink is invisible for the next hour. You want to fly Fink around? As I said, you had the wooden stars on the left. You had the walls of the city in the center, and then on the right you had like a small camp of like where they were excavating stone. Where do you want to go first? Or how do you want to fly? Make a first of all stealth check at advantage. DC is not super high because you're like non-existent and flying way through the air.
Natural 19.
For total?
26.
So Fink's very well hidden. Make a perception check though.
Be a 16.
16. Okay. At least for the camp. You fly closer and you see maybe like half a dozen tents. Like around. And they are, even though the construction is currently not they are still working stone. Getting close enough, you do notice that at least everybody you see here are wrapped in strips of cloth, covered head to toe, very gaunt, most of them. And you see some of these like large horse-sized individuals like dragging the stone away from the quarry. And you see the stone being cut in various shapes before then being moved on further into the city. You see that there's like a larger officer stand or foreman stand that kind of sits in the middle of this arrangement. You don't see any outright undead, but most of them seem to be dressed in very similar garb as the ones you killed yesterday. That's at the stone quarry. Do you want to go anywhere else, or do you want to return?
Where else was there?
Yeah, the city itself, and then the wooden crosses to the south.
Yeah.
Okay, you fly around the city. Okay, I would like for you to make another stealth check. And a perception check. Then still pretty decent. Let's see.
Low.
Yeah. Fly around the city unnoticed. You get to the it rolled really low, I rolled like 2. There you see these like 20 odd some little more maybe these wooden stars, these 8-pointed stars. And when you get closer, what was your perception again?
12.
Fastened to the south of them, they're kind of like angled backwards, that they're like mostly in the south. You see humanoid bodies that are like laying on it, like spread out starfish style. Probably the full blast of the sun for the past day.
Alive?
You don't seem to be noticed. Nothing's moving, so you're not sure.
So they're literally.
These seem to be gaunt, but you do see on most of them like there is skin and stuff. They don't seem to be dressed in the same way that any of the other ones are. If anything, they're kind of dressed similar to people you've seen in Rainfield at the docks, like fishermen and stuff.
They want to speedrun the mummification process.
But you're in the middle of the desert. That's what you see there. Do you want to go into the city? Do you want to fly back?
Sure, let's do the city.
Go for it. Stealth check. Followed by a perception check.
20.
Sure.
And a 23.
Whilst on the inside of the city, you see, again, there's not a whole lot of torchlight or firelight or anything like that. They are, you see that people are still dragging stone towards the pyramid and actually up the steps as well. Although you don't see any full frontal construction, like no scaffolding on the pyramid itself. There's some around the base, but not a whole lot. It's mainly the walls that's being constructed. And you see that they are still working on the walls, although at a less intense capacity than it would be during the day. There isn't people walking over the scaffolding everywhere. It's not crawling with the amount of people that you do see in the city. There's a large amount. Like this, it's full. Anything like this would be close to, like, if you've seen like a French fortress on like a hill or something that isn't just a castle. You kind of have to imagine that kind of size here. It's not a whole city, but it's pretty big. And there's a lot of people here. They are, even later in the day, nearing the night, still working. Just less than how much stuff is there. That's about as much as you see. But at that point you fly back. You do also see there are like training fields. You see individuals like practicing archery. You see people marching. You see people you fly back with Fink, and that's all you see.
Anyway. Making work?
They were also
Yeah,
training.
for you it's a snack, so I mean I'm confused because
Sarah steps in, going, "You saw people training. Army?
a fine army.
And considering the fact they were practicing marching,
Do you think they would know about the Sphinxes?
Well, if the barrier is down, as I've been,
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're sorry about that.
they may not have before, but they would now. Sphinxes may be fine, but there's a lot of people in this.
I mean, yeah, but like, would they know about the city?
It was a demon.
Yeah, the demon knows. I think the demon is probably in there. Not the real one.
Sarah kind of like from the like crouching position you guys take at the edge, she kind of like steps back a few spaces to like not be super visible. Kind of gets back up, and dusts herself off and goes, "Okay, then I know enough. I don't know if any of you wish to engage with whatever this is, but I think the Sphinxes would know more than enough if they knew this, and if that is indeed an army preparing to march. There's a home I need to protect, so."
Kieran?
Yeah.
Travel towards the pyramids?
Probably.
Wouldn't he be here?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Do you want to investigate? I mean, this is.
If he's anywhere, it's most likely on that, like, looking over where the, like, wooden crosses are, or the stars are.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. So we probably want.
You wanna check it out?
I want to check it out to see if he's on there. If he's not, I don't have much hope that he's alive. Not gonna lie.
If you want to go investigate that, all luck to you.
Go
But it may take a few hours, and that's a few hours that I could be already back.
You should go back.
Watch out for the.
On my own, I think I'll be fine. It's easier to sneak around, although magic helps.
It's sneaky
Yeah,
to
but
be alone,
it's-
that's true.
You are a little less than a party officer.
I wish you good luck, and if something happens, I heard you could communicate.
Yes, don't worry.
Send a message not to me, but to the Sphinxes, in case I don't make it back. And I hope you find Kieran
Maybe
there.
we can send that message now to them.
Good.
Go,
But
bird!
it's only a few words, yes? Sending spells. I'm not too familiar.
25.
I'll just write a whole explanation
On the bird.
on a piece of paper. Okay, bird, take this. Go to the Sphinx.
The bird begins to take off, and, like, flies and begins to go in a direction, and maybe like 60 feet down, it kind of like slows down. Before then it falls down to the ground.
Sad.
What does that mean?
Means can't find them.
That's good. The Sphinxes mentioned they would try to restore the barrier, and it's been a day. Maybe your bird can't find them. I can take your bird, if that helps. Send you a message back if I reach... Is that how that works?
I mean, technically, if it arrives at its destination, then yes. And then it stays there a whole day and then it automatically comes back unless they send a message back. But I don't know how it works in that field. I didn't really try it.
Try it.
We can try it. Bring the bird to them. If it doesn't come back, I'll pick it up later.
Yeah. If the... I know you guys are heading into something, but... The barrier was down. Your bird doesn't work. Is it completely back up, or just does the...
Okay, wait. I'll go to the bird. I walk a few feet forward.
Mm-hmm.
Detect magic!
I detect magic and the bird's magical.
Maybe
the bird
try-
still seems to work.
Maybe try sending the birds to one of us.
But the bird is like... the bird is really low-level magic. Make an Arcana check.
Well, they might have it up in some ways.
Yeah.
Anyway, they probably already know where it is.
Yeah.
So they just have to return.
23.
Yeah, you would know that there are very basic, or I mean high level for the record, but there are very basic protections from divination magic. That if the Sphinxes would have, for a day now, it could have, like maybe scrying can still pass through, and sending spells can still pass through. Maybe something as simple as your bird, which would be the equivalent of like a first or second level spell, but no longer function. Sarah, however, goes, if they've built it partially, then maybe, but considering the demon was in Irelia, and you think that demon's in there,
Some.
my guess is that they at least know which direction to head. Army and patrols wouldn't be that hard to find. We've had many travelers stumble upon it over the past years, so. She gets herself up, she like rights her belt with her sword and a shield on her back. She goes, I wish you good luck on your travels and try to find Kieran. If you do, it's up to you. And, well, maybe try a sending spell if you find something. Maybe that still goes through. We'll have to find out. I'll head back with all the information we have.
Here's the letter in case you forget stuff.
She kind of like looks around at some of you that have potions hanging from their belts. Keep the whatever I gave you. It's yours to keep. I'll commission some new ones. Make a point. They may help you better than they would help me, especially the magic ones. Good luck finding Kieran.
Thank you.
And make it back alive. She turns back and begins to head in the other direction, like checking for the patrols before then, not running, but at a brisk pace, beginning to walk back. Leaving the 7 of you, if you count Fink, on the edge, overlooking this fortress, basically. Bastion, citadel of a lot of dead things. That's what we'll pick up next second. With that, thank you guys for coming out to play, suffering through the fucking blue screen we've had to deal with. Hopefully next week we can have that resolved. Thank you for coming out to watch, whether you did that here or later on YouTube. YouTube would be better though, because everything's stuck together.
HP.
Right, we don't come back next week. Next week we have a one-shot. We won't roll that right now. That's going to be privately. Next week we missed a couple of people because you're going to be gone as well, and George's going to be gone still, so we just decided to run a one-shot. I'm not sure if we're going to be live streaming it, but if we do, you'll find it here next week. Otherwise, we'll be back the week after that, right here, right now. So thank you guys for coming out, and we will see you